There it is. This guy is like churning out the videos. No, we've already watched this one. Nightmare at the Hotel? Is that the one you're talking about?
It wasn't exactly a typical weekend, but I wasn't expecting it to be as memorable and traumatic as it was. At the time, I was a programmer helping to develop a new English learning app for a company, and being fluent in both English and Portuguese may be an ideal candidate for the job. Fortunately, I was allowed to work remotely from Sao Paulo, so I didn't have to visit
Arco.
very often. However,
thank you for that 20 months, dude.
The rest of the team, so I was obligated to go.
The
tourist hotspots in Rio are nice, but also very expensive and can be easy targets for dangerous criminals. I guess they figured out that robbing foreigners is more profitable than robbing the locals.
Looks like Mario landscape.
The hotel I
a big thumb in the distance.
Was shabby and quite far from the city center.
A little quiet.
But it was affordable and definitely low key. There wasn't that much security, so pretty much anyone could walk in and out at any time. But I wasn't too worried since I was only
master volume's up way louder.
One night, and I was traveling very light. Despite the relatively short flight from Sao Paulo to Rio, I was
he's in Brazil.
Tired, but just as I was about to recharge my phone and
head
to bed, I received an unexpected call on the landline phone. Now, I don't know about anyone else, but when answering a call from a stranger, I prefer to just stay quiet and let them do the talking and just hang up if I decide it's a conversation not worth having. So I picked...
I never sleep with like my blinds open like that in a hotel. I don't know, man. Like, I understand for the purposes of this video, you need to have some light shining in, but...
the phone and waited silently on the line.
Like, you just look out the window and there's that giant Jesus statue looking at you.
Eu sei onde você está. Se você tenta sair do seu quarto, você vai morrer. Before I had a chance to hang up, the call already ended abruptly, leaving me in a state of fear and confusion. I didn't really know whether I should stay put or go somewhere else, somewhere crowded. Either way, I didn't feel that I had enough time to call the police and explain what was going on, or if they would even be able to respond in time. I began to suspect that perhaps someone spotted me at the airport and followed me to the hotel.
What if the statue just moved?
Why the threatening phone call? Why not just go directly to my room?
What if it started like walking down the hill?
The time I spent thinking about it, I felt increasingly less safe in the room by myself, but as I turned off the lights and headed to the door, I heard a scream followed by commotion coming from the hallway. I stepped away from the door and hid behind the bed as I observed shadows beneath the door that appeared to show people desperately running for the exit. Suddenly the screams turned to panic as a man started yelling and cursing like an insane person.
This sounds promising.
And once again I could see shadows quickly passing beneath the door, but this time they were oddly heading away from the exit.
It's just a party.
There was an intense moment of silence before eventually someone began violently banging and kicking against the door, desperately trying to force their way in.
If Hollywood made that movie, pretty sure they would just get skewered.
At that point, I was convinced that it was only a matter of time before
it would have to be Brazilian Hollywood.
But to my relief, everything went quiet and I could no longer see the shadow of anyone standing behind the door. It felt too soon to enter the hallway. Something didn't feel right, as if the crazy tormented person was still out there, waiting. I tried to contact the clerk at the front desk of the hotel to find out what was going on, but the phone there was
off for
some reason. It seemed like the only thing left to do was to call the police, but suddenly the fire alarm began sounding off, and I could hear a steady flow of footsteps hurtling down the corridor.
Like City of God was shot actually in Brazil, right?
I eventually managed to rack up the courage to vacate my room and head down.
That movie is fucking insane. I love that movie.
By the time the police arrived, everyone, myself included,
Rio de Janeiro,
spilled out onto the streets after hearing the fire alarm, and there was still a strong sense of panic and confusion in the air. The police searched the hotel, but there was no sign of the man or any clues as to what scared him off or who set off the fire alarm. According to what I overheard from fellow tourists and hotel staff, about a dozen people had all vacated their rooms and scrambled onto the roof to avoid a man with a knife. Apparently,
a man or a demon?
Someone, but since he didn't know which room they were staying at, he assaulted the clerk at the front desk and began calling all of the rooms.
The fuck?
I consider myself very lucky. that the door to my room didn't give in, and for whatever reason he gave up when he did. I haven't been back to Rio since, but it was definitely an experience that I'll never forget, and I sincerely hope that the crazy man with the knife was found and is no longer a threat to anyone.
No longer a threat to anyone. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. All right, let's move over to it says if you think these are scary, you're a big baby, apparently.
Top 10 ghosts caught on camera.
If
Light and shadow.
this is the question, 10 scary ghost videos, or are you a big baby? Like, I don't know exactly what that's proposing, but are you 10 scary ghost videos, or are you a big baby?
Gavin Lloyd was alone in his basement,
10
attempting to record a video
10
of the new
videos
lighting that he had
in a trench
installed
coat.
to show his friend. Later, when he looked back at his footage, he discovered that he had captured more than just
You're a
his
baby.
lights.
So I got these new lights to put in our basement. I got them at Walmart the other day. Here's a blue one. So there's that one. And then
You're no baby?
here, there's a blue one, or a red one, I mean. And
Yeah, the lights are crazy in here, Jesus.
it really looks cool. So there's that one. And then
I went in VR chat tonight, actually.
Here.
I went to some, like,
A shadow figure
pretty
seems to be
crazy
standing
places. It
motionless
was very
in the
bright.
corner of his basement. But just moments later, as he pans his camera back to the same corner, nothing there.
Really?
So is this a ghost accidentally caught on camera, or just a trick of the light? A step too far.
Yeah, with
This
the
next
fucking
strange
tarps and
video
stuff.
was filmed
does
at
look
an
like, bro,
allegedly haunted house in Salt Lake City, Utah.
that's gonna burn down
The
and kill
woman who
everyone
lived in the
house.
home claimed that she had seen and
Wait, what's the
heard
name of the
some
channel?
truly
Electra Man? Electricia Man? Electricia Man? Like a fucking Mega Man
Utah.
bad guy?
The woman who lived in the home claimed that she had
Robot
seen
Master?
and heard some truly unexplainable things. So her son decided to spend the night in the house to try to capture the activity with his infrared camera. When he checked his footage, he found something truly bizarre.
I like that B-reel he used for that too. Something truly bizarre. And he's just like smiling. It looks like he's like grinning. Like it doesn't look like he's mad about whatever he's looking at. Truly bizarre.
Truly bizarre.
How bizarre? How bizarre. Man looks at viewfinder. Slight grin.mp4.
Hold still for a second. Hello?
The strange white shape of what almost looks like a child seems to walk from left to right at the top of the stairs. He says that he didn't see the odd figure at all until he played the footage back later.
You have a
So
Mega
is this a
Man
ghost caught
villain
on
for a last
camera,
name? That's pretty
or
dope, honestly. I'd
just
be
an
jealous of
elaborate
that.
hoax? You decide. The Girl in the Woods.
The girl in the
Italian
woods.
YouTube channel PIT, Paranormal Investigation Team, are investigating an allegedly haunted forest in the remote Italian countryside. They believe that the ghost of a little girl named Matilda haunts these woods.
Why
A
Matilda?
local hunter claims that he saw the terrifying apparition and that the little girl ghost appeared to be covered in dark bruises from head to toe.
Matilda is
Soon
kind of like
locate
a
the area where
like
the
a
hunter
like a
encountered
goth
the girl,
name.
and
I don't know. I don't know how else to
PIT
describe it.
members
If you name your kid Matilda,
something.
Avrà fatto questo sentiero.
it's not a bad thing. I think they're either
Ok. Ma lei non era nel sentiero.
gonna become a goth
Sicuro.
or just
Lui
like a
aveva
high-powered
puntato da
executive.
qualche parte per tenere d'occhio qualcosa, come se fossimo noi qua.
Raga, ma di nuovo, ma te lo giuro. Ah, ma te lo giuro. Ma te lo giuro.
These guys are always so
Fascio di luce.
animated.
Fascio di luce, ma bianco, va.
Io ero puntato verso di te, perciò forse ce l'ho in camera.
Look at that camera with the yellow thing around it. It's like for fucking getting the shit beat out of it.
They hear the unexplained sounds of twigs breaking and rustling bushes all around them. seemingly leading them somewhere.
Oh.
That's when they find a long abandoned
The
house.
sound of the woods all around them, leading them.
Far away from any paths, completely hidden by
You
vegetation.
mean just the sound
They
that
start
the
asking
woods
questions, and team member Debbie gets an answer.
Si nasconde.
Puoi farti sentire?
Raga,
Cosa?
Cosa?
raga,
Cosa c'è, David?
Dove?
l'avete sentito?
No?
make? Oh, wow.
O riascoltiamolo,
Listen.
Riascoltiamolo.
Cosa? Cosa hai sentito,
Non
David?
vorrei sbagliare, ma mi è sembrato di sentire qualcuno piangere.
Stai scherzando?
Assolutamente
Pianto?
no.
Downright chilling. They've got some cool
Raga.
gear, these guys. Look at the stuff they've got. I'd just like to point out that each one of them has like some sick shit. Like, look at this, what do you call it? Like Rode recorder? And the NT recorder. These things are pretty dope. Like nice Bluetooth headset. You know, the headlight, that's all right. But like, they're all like dripped out.
Raga! Raga!
What is she saying? It looks like a
The
barcode
team
scanner.
no longer feels like they
Look
are
at that
alone
thing,
in
too.
the woods.
I don't even know what that is. And he's got one too. It's like the same thing. It's the same idea. It's just a different.
The team no longer
I don't even know what the fuck this thing is. It's obviously a camera of some kind, but
feels like they are alone in the woods. They try to communicate with the ghost of the little girl, attempting to convince her to show herself. And this is when things
think these
get
guys-
truly chilling.
have a rich
Te lo
benefactor
richiedo un'altra volta.
making them ghost hunting
Perché non ci indichi
equipment.
un posto dove possiamo stare con te, possiamo stare da soli con te? Un posto magari più appartato.
Damn, she just told him to shut the fuck up.
Di nuovo quello di prima.
Che roba era?
Simo, dietro di te.
Ah, ok.
Vedi qualcosa?
Ma ragazzi, ho sentito un rumore, di
dove?
passi.
Anch'io. Anch'io. Di nuovo, quello di prima. Paura.
No. Noi non siamo mica venuti qua per farti del male o per crearti dei problemi, anzi, te l'ho già detto. Abbiamo anche del... Possiamo giocare con te,
Dude, listening to ghost hunting stuff
darti delle
in
caramelle.
this language.
One of the cameramen falls on his back as he captures what looks like a little girl standing alone in the abandoned woods. They check the area, but can't find anyone or anything.
Non è possibile, non è possibile, non è possibile, non è possibile. Oh! Non c'è niente qua. Non c'è niente.
So, is the ghost of a little girl with a tragic past still wandering around her old house? Or is it
Like, it has nothing to do with the little girl. It's all like they're the ones that are the show in these clips. It seems like, you know what I mean? Like,
something else? Lights out. Musician Aiden Ayers often uploads comedic sketches and videos to the popular app TikTok.
I forgot there was
However,
even a
These
ghost.
next two videos are very different from his usual posts. You see, Aiden claims that his house is haunted.
Watch. You see that?
Watch. Light turns off. See that? There's something in the dark there.
What the f? Tell me I'm not on f***ing crack, dude. Hell no. What the f? Dude, I'm out of here. Hell no, bro. Oh, what the f? Oh, that's not.
It's actually moving?
Every time Aiden turns off the lights, the shadowy figure of a girl wearing a dress can be seen standing in his room. She then comes closer and closer.
And it actually starts
until she
moving,
gets
that's
just
cool.
a bit too close, and Aiden runs. Now it definitely bears
But
mentioning
before that, it
this
just looks like
video
it's an
is very
optical illusion.
similar to the popular viral short film and movie
Oh, yeah.
Lights Out.
Did we watch that?
So is it a ghost?
I think we did.
Or just another creepy TikTok hoax? You decide. Did you see it? Reddit user Chris sent in this bizarre video that his sister captured at his grandmother's house. Chris says that his
Jer
grandma often
Packwad?
complained that the ghosts of 2 children haunted her
Packwad.
home. A young girl named Sally and a little
Packwad
boy
up.
named Thomas. Visitors to the house would often experience objects being moved on their own or be awakened in the middle of the night by strange sounds. Creepiest of all, Chris's grandmother claimed that the 2 child ghosts were scared of the sinister spirit of an older man that also haunted the house. So, one night Chris's sister decided to sleep over at his grandmother's house.
The fuck are they
She
eating?
says that around 4 a.m. Chris's sister decided to sleep over at his
It looks like hot dogs all lined up, but then they're cutting it down the middle.
grandmother's house.
What the fuck is that?
So, one
What
night
is this
Chris's
B-reel
sister
of?
decided to sleep over at his grandmother's house.
It does look like a big feet. It looks like a pretzel, maybe? What is this?
She
What is this B-reel?
So, one night Chris's sister decided to sleep over at his grandmother's house.
What the fuck are those? It looks like a hot dog roll, right? But then there's like a pretzel.
She says that around 4 a.m., she woke up to the feeling of being watched.
That was an eye?
Remembering her grandmother's creepy stories, she got out of
Ah,
bed
feet.
to check around the house, recording everything.
It was like a giant ass bagel. It was like a fucking long ass
Did you
plate.
see it? For some reason,
It
a
was some
small
kind of,
oval
like,
picture frame is
pastry or
gently
something.
rocking back and forth on the wall. Not only that, but Chris and some Reddit commenters believe that in the reflection of the picture frame, you can see the face of a man with a beard. They say he's wearing sunglasses, or some even say he has no eyes at all. So, could this be the mysterious
One thing I will say
spirit
for
that the
Reddit a
ghost
lot,
children are scared
especially
of?
recently,
Or is it
if
simply
you
an
ever have
optical illusion?
something you need to
It
troubleshoot,
certainly could just be pareidolia.
it's starting
but
to get
I
to the
think I
part,
actually
like
see
the
what
point
looks
where
a
like,
face.
if you're trying to figure something out or find information about something and you Google it, every fucking Google entry is just spam bullshit, except for like the Reddit threads you can get like in reply sometimes. And then you can actually like find real fucking humans talking about something. There's like nothing, the internet's worthless right now for anything else. But if you can find a Reddit thread about it, it really is like one of the best ways to figure out the
But
fuck is going
what
on.
do you see? Let me know in the comments. School's out. 2 Peruvian students are hanging out at their school.
Yeah,
after
like
dark.
500 review sites of the best. Like, yeah, you're trying to find any information about a product, and it's just like SEO fucking spam articles that just link to like a network of other spam articles. It's so fucking.
They record the
so
school grounds
worthless.
as they explore and joke around with each other. But something truly chilling catches their attention.
Oye, ahora, huevón, mira. ¿Qué? Se prendió la luz, huevón. Lucho, no seas huevón, no.
Don't be an idiot.
Ya vi, huevón, no seas tarado.
Where are they? I don't understand.
Oye,
Hey, what's up, Strawberry?
Oh, concha tu
Thanks for the
madre.
raid. How you doing?
Las dos, huevón.
Watching some ghost videos.
No, no, qué chivolo, huevón, vamos a ver. No seas
Someone's
huevón,
getting
no.
electrocuted in there.
Oh, no seas
Like
huevón,
Freakazoid.
no. Oye, ahora, oh.
Why? Who's whistling? What the hell are they doing? People are like trying to sleep and shit.
Oh, ya no. Oh, huevón, corre, corre. ¿Qué chucha? ¿Qué fue eso? Oh. Corre, huevón, corre.
It's the Electro Man. Like Electrician
Oh,
Man.
ya era. Oh, corre. Oh, no seas huevón, no. ¿Qué chucha? Oh, ya. Oh, corre, huevón, corre. ¡Corre, Lucho de mierda! ¡Vamos ya, huevón! ¡Tienes que ir con mierda!
This is so dumb.
¡Oh, concha tu madre! ¡Oh, Lucho, corre, concha tu madre!
This is such a stupid video.
¡Oh, concha tu madre! Oh, ¡corre para abajo! ¡Corre para abajo, huevón! ¡Corre, concha tu madre! ¡Oh, Lucho, no seas huevón, Lucho!
couldn't stop it. It wouldn't stop going.
Ay, Lucho. Lucho, no.
No. What an insane
The lights
video.
turn on and off, doors open on their own, and chairs are being thrown all around.
The chairs just get
After this
thrown out of
terrifying
the
experience,
fucking
they
room.
decide to just make a run for it. YouTube user Dark Alias posted this video to his channel, and many viewers requested
they're just,
that he
like,
return
running
to the school late at night
through the school.
to capture more paranormal footage. However,
No idea where
Dark
they're going.
Alias outright refused. He says he will not stay at the school
Dark
after
Elias.
dark ever again. Something in the closet. Kathy Gallinger mainly uses her TikTok account to upload cute videos of her cats, her cockatiel Jasper, and her dog Lucy. But on April 22nd, she posted a disturbing video about the closet in her bedroom.
Okay guys, I heard a noise coming from my bedroom again.
One of each animal.
It starts with just an unexplained
Isn't the
man in
effing closet the
caught on
game that you
camera.
play at like high school
But
parties?
It doesn't stop there. Kathy's dog Lucy starts to act very odd around the closet doors.
Okay guys, so I came in my room, heard a noise.
Dog versus
In
the haunted closet.
again. Closet's open. The dog hasn't left. Let's see what you hear. Okay guys, so I heard a noise in my room. The dog is sitting in front of the closet that I believe is haunted because I always hear noises. And look at this, the closet is open again. Okay, so there was like a scratching noise and the dog took off. There is absolutely nothing. There's never anything in our closet.
Kathy sets up an infrared camera to record overnight to try and capture the closet doors moving on their own while she sleeps. When she checks the footage the next day,
Maybe
she
it's
finds
one of the animals.
something shocking.
The bird flies over and opens the closet. I believe it. I've seen thousands of birds perform such behavior. It's all the animals working together. See?
As the closet doors open on their own, a strange
Yeah,
white
what the
mist seems
fuck?
to exit the closet.
Just vaping.
Then, on the night of May 2nd, things get a bit more intense.
So I'm sitting here reading, and earlier I shut the closet doors so you can see they're shut. But I'm hearing scratching and I'm freaked right out, and the dog took off out of the room. What the fuck? Oh my fucking god!
To see more of Kathy's closet haunting, you can check out her TikTok account, Kitty38.
It was Kitty K38.
YouTube ghost hunting
Nuke.
channel, Ghost Stalkers, Paranormal Investigations say that their house is haunted by the ghost of a little girl named Anna. One day they were filming their youngest son playing, and they captured some creepy footage completely by accident.
Alright, that kid is pretty
Did you
fucking
see
cute.
it? When slowed down, you can see what appears to be a small translucent figure running by at superhuman speed.
Could it possibly be just the
Paranormal
resolution
investigators
fucking
believe
with the
that this is
kid?
the child ghost that haunts their home, playing with their son. But what do you think?
Just
Attic
running in a
panic.
circle.
In a recent investigation by YouTube ghost hunters Mindseed TV, paranormal investigators Casey Nolan and Tanner McBride traveled to an old
Mindseed
abandoned
TV.
mansion in South Alabama.
Welcome back to
The estate dates back to the
Mindseed
early 1800s,
TV.
and local townspeople claim that the house is extremely haunted. It is said that the unexplained screams of a woman can be heard coming from the empty home
It was
at all hours of the
fucking
night.
There's his stand.
The last known family to reside in the house was a newlywed couple
There's
and
his
their
soul.
two young
There's his
daughters.
ghost.
The family tragically lost their lives in a fatal car accident.
Shadow.
As Casey and Tanner investigate, things start to get a little weird.
Yeah, that's a weird little doll.
Yeah, I'm at a stairwell right now, actually. You said you got an attic?
Throw that shit out the window.
Hey, hold on. Shh. What the is that? Dude, hold on. What is that? What the is that, bro?
Dude, what the fuck?
In the corner there. That's creepy as It's a record player.
Sounds kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, how did this just turn on? What?
But the two ghost hunters were capturing even more terrifying paranormal activity that they didn't even notice.
Looks like Anthony Fantano's
because
brother.
Something seems to be creeping around the house as they investigate.
The ghost hunter.
Oh, that freaked me out.
What's
I
that?
saw the reflection of your flashlight in that mirror in the front.
Yeah.
It made it look like somebody with a flashlight was on the other side of the room.
Also, look at that.
There's
like,
movement in an
sofa.
empty
It looks
hall
really
closet,
uncomfortable.
but Casey says that he only noticed it later while reviewing his footage. But there's more. Watch closely as Casey notices strange handprints on one of the
just
windows.
It's boring. Dude, it's like a monsoon. Oh, is that little handprints on the window?
Oh yeah, is that little handprints?
Dude, there's like little finger drags. That's weird. See that?
Yeah.
Did you see it? Casey doesn't notice, but it seems like a small, pale hand can be seen reaching up to claw at the window.
Oh, is that little handprints on the window?
Little handprints?
Casey and Tanner head upstairs to investigate. And this is when things get truly bizarre.
Mindseed TV.
Does it sound like, oh my, do you hear that? That sounds like
And my flashlight just died.
in the attic. What the
God damn it, my flashlight won't turn on. What the
They hear someone walking across the attic floor. So
Someone
they head up into
or
the
something.
attic to check it out. But they find that the attic doesn't even have a floor for someone to have been walking on. Just a series of wooden beams and a few planks spread
And who
across
did it?
them. So just what could the odd footstep sounds have been?
And who was
There's
doing
no
it?
time to consider the matter as Casey and Tanner hear something else in the dark attic.
Not seeing anything.
Hey,
Yeah.
do you hear something? Wait. Do you hear a woman?
It's like a whimpering.
Is that from over here?
It sounds like it's coming from over there in that corner.
What is that?
Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
let's get out of here.
And with that, the guys just decide to make a quick exit from the creepy attic. You can watch this full investigation of the creepy Alabama mansion and the second part, titled Haunted Mansion Part 2, over on the Mindseed TV YouTube channel. In midair, TikTok user Mama Dab shared a strange video that had
Mama
paranormal
Dab.
believers and skeptics arguing over its authenticity.
This is a picture of her blowing up a balloon. You got those lungs. Mama Dab. Is she a robot?
Now, skeptics say that the video
I am
is in
sending you this
reverse,
transmission
or
from
that the
another
balloon
universe.
is attached to a wire. So, Mama Dab uploaded another video to try to prove to skeptical viewers that the paranormal activity is real.
Here you go, everyone.
I don't know.
No
She's gonna
visual
listen.
effects, no audio, just straight video. Send it down, Steven. Send it back.
This is just how air works.
There we go. Thank you.
Now, this could just be some sort of trick using fans or wires, but these popular videos have been suggested in my email.
Like if you
so
open up
many
all
times
the
that I
windows
just
in a
had to
car
give
and
it
you're
a
driving
spot
down the
on list.
highway and you let
Whether
up
it's real
a balloon
or
like that
just a
go, it'll
hoax,
just float in the
I'll
middle
leave
of
that
the
for you
car.
to decide.
Same thing with like a Kleenex.
Thanks for watching. You
something
can
like
submit
that.
or suggest videos for the top 5 at nukestop5@gmail.com and tweeter me on.
So if you have like a draft in one room, yeah, and then air being pulled from another direction, it'll just make a like turbine like that. Seen it a million times.
Top 5 ghosts. Caught on camera. Grammar school ghosts.
Yeah, tweet
Once
me.
again, we have another video from popular Mexican ghost hunter, Eric Gunner. In this video, Eric is investigating a school where students and teachers have been
Pretty sick
seeing
name.
some very bizarre things.
Eric Gunner.
Aquí en la escuela ya les había comentado que me habían dicho unas personas desde hace tiempo, bastante tiempo, que querían que exploráramos en esta escuela porque pues ya habían dicho ellos que hay, pues digamos como avistamientos de niñas que aparecen.
We were watching Chill's videos. We watched a few.
Pues,
Not for a
yo la
while.
verdad no sé qué pensar. Yo digo, al final del día ya desde que empecé a hacer esto, ya no como... Bueno, sí, creyente, ¿no?
The guy behind him
First,
just like, I'm
Eric
just
and
happy
his
to be
friend
here.
aren't finding much.
Ya llevamos de 3 a 4 salones, nada hasta ahorita. Y otro. Qué miedo,
Never seen a
pues.
desk like that before. They actually look brand
And
new.
almost as if
to
on
me.
cue,
Like those desks
things
look
start
really
to
new.
get weird. As they walk by the classrooms, they start to hear the sound of desks being
It
moved
looks similar,
around
but no, I
inside.
don't think it is.
Eso no tiene nada que ver. Bueno, quiero yo pensar, ¿no? ¿Escuchó, no? Que...
Un quejido, no sé.
Yo escuché cómo se arrastraban
Algo, ¿no?
una mesa, una silla, ¿no?
They decide to check out the school restrooms where many students have reported seeing eerie, ghostly apparitions.
Baños.
Yeah, there's some kind of ghost in the toilet. Someone left it in there.
They look through the girls' restroom,
He's haunting the
checking each
toilet.
stall.
Mujeres. Vamos a ver qué hay. Abre. Nada. Vamos al otro. A ver, otro. A ver, mira, es que hay de este lado. Ajá. ¿Está cerrado? Sí, está cerrado.
This is how Dr. Disrespect goes ghost hunting.
Igual, lo mismo. Nada es. Este dice que no sirve. ¿Sí está cerrado? Ah, está abierto. Igual nada. A ver ese de allá. Nada.
Supongo que este era el que no servía por el...
¿El bote?
No, porque...
Looks like a face.
Vamos a ver. Ah, cuidado, baños. No, vente, vamos.
They find nothing unusual, so they turn to leave. And this is where things get truly bizarre.
O sea, al menos por lo que se ve, ya no pasa nada de todo esto. Vamos a ver si se ve más cosas. Pasa, solo. Vamos a ver qué más hay.
Yeah, Aquamanto's just gonna pop out.
Did you see it?
O sea, al menos por lo que se ve,
That
ya
guy.
no pasa nada de todo esto. Vamos a ver si se ve más cosas.
The guys don't
Poop
notice it, but
paper?
as they are leaving, a set of bare feet can be seen standing inside of one
It's
of the
not the
bathroom
poop paper.
stalls. A stall that was empty only seconds before.
This place looks like super clean, too,
But
doesn't
by
it?
far, the most chilling shot Eric Gunner catches that
This is
night
by far
happens
one of
when
the
he's
like it
casually
looks
panning his
super
camera
clean
over the
to me.
school parking lot.
I don't know if I'm just crazy.
Vamos a ver qué pasa.
Están esos salones de allá también.
Aquí de todos modos está grande todo esto. A ver, vamos a pasar ahí. Vamos acá. Todo sí que está bastante grande.
It's funny you say the poop goblin. That's actually a
Once
cryptid
again.
that people have been like talking about lately on some like image boards. I've been seeing it come up. Probably gonna be a big meme soon.
As Eric pans his camera across the empty parking lot, there's a little girl just standing there all alone, staring up at them. As he pans back a few seconds later, no one there.
Todo sí que está bastante grande.
Be sure to head over to Eric Gunner's channel for his full video investigation.
The pooper
And if your
guys? Yeah, there's
Spanish
like a
isn't
whole
so
pantheon
good,
of them.
Like mine, you can turn on YouTube's auto-translate function, which actually isn't half bad
Poos.
for very basic Spanish. A
P-O-O-E-U-S.
News Top 5 viewer Juanita Stam sent in the next video.
It's like Zeus, but he's
She
like the
says that
king
she
of the
believes a
poop
dark
gods.
presence
It's
might
crazy.
haunt
There's
their
like a whole
Nevada home.
pantheon.
Juanita's grandparents both passed away in the house, and she says that her brother used to claim to see a small girl in their yard who would mysteriously vanish into thin air. Juanita also claims that late at night she would occasionally hear chilling, unexplainable footsteps on the roof above her. So, Juanita says that one night when she was extremely inebriated, she came home and placed her phone on the
double
nightstand
O.
table. And then, well, she pretty much just passed out. She says that she had been playing with her phone and didn't realize that she had accidentally started recording a video. A few odd noises can be heard in the video, as it seems Juanita might be murmuring in her sleep. But the truly creepy part is, something seems to be answering her back.
What are we looking at?
Someone or something
Is the
seems
poop
to be
goblin
quietly
steal
talking
poop or
to Juanita,
Deuce pooping?
and she seems to
Yeah,
respond.
it's just like a story that,
But the words are indiscernible.
you know,
There even
parents tell
seems
their
to be a
kids in
low,
some
angry
countries about
hiss from the
why they
other
have to go to the
voice.
bathroom. There's a guy who sneaks into your room when you go to sleep. He puts all in your ass.
Now, these indistinct voices could easily be explained
Poop
away.
goblin.
But about 6 minutes into the video, this.
Yeah, it's a pretty common question that kids ask. Like, where does my poop come from?
Some dark figure appears and disappears at superhuman speed. Juanita says that when she woke up in the morning, her phone was nowhere to be found. She assumed that she had simply misplaced it somewhere while in her intoxicated state. Cut to nearly 2 months later. Juanita is going through some of her old belongings and finds her lost phone. Mysteriously, it's at the bottom of a box that she hadn't looked in for months. She says that when she charged it back up, she found this chilling video on her lost phone.
Wow. I see Bob Marley. Definitely someone's like little smoke shack.
Reaching out from beyond. And now let's check out a video from the YouTube channel, The Vault Investigators. The group is investigating a house that is said to be inhabited by the ghost of a little girl. Now the video starts out creepily enough, as their spirit box says the name Malcolm. Now, most importantly, it should be noted that the cameraman shooting this footage, his name is actually Malcolm. So this seems like a bit more than a coincidence. But when the team sets their iPad on the floor and starts asking the ghost to manifest itself, then things get really strange. Did you see it?
Malcolm.
Why does he keep saying that? Holy shit.
Almost like that of a child, seems to reach up right out of the floor to touch the iPad screen. The direction of the hand movement seems very odd, and it seems to come from a very unnatural angle. So is this the hand of a ghost caught on camera? Or just what is this odd video anomaly? You decide. Meanwhile, on TikTok, Now, most of you probably
Is that
know the
Annabelle
movie The
from the
Conjuring,
Annabelle movie? Oh, okay.
but you might not know that many of the cast and crew reported experiencing odd supernatural activity during the filming of the movie.
It's just her holding a match until it burns her fingers.
Where he claimed that he saw things mysteriously move around the set.
There's been some paranormal activity on set. People holding on to matches for too long, getting their fingers burnt.
And Vera Farmiga has gone on record
Ghosts
with a
going
very
crazy.
bizarre
There's no limits.
supernatural experience that occurred while filming. Well, it turns out the Conjuring set still exists, at least partially. TikTok user Nicole Martin works on the Warner Brothers studio lot.
I hated the nun one. That one sucked.
This video.
So this is the stage where they filmed The Conjuring. And here's the hole in the stage that we made, but they also had one in
The way she said that, it sounded like it was a con job.
A lot. And she recorded this video.
The
So this is the stage where
Conjuring.
they filmed The Conjuring. And here's the hole in the stage that we made, but they also had one in The Conjuring. And a paranormal investigator actually went down here and investigated and heard her name being called. And it's really creepy.
And did you see it?
And here's the hole in the stage that we made, but they also had one in The Conjuring. And a paranormal investigator actually went down here and investigated
Con
and heard her
Air.
name being called.
Conjuring.
And it's really creepy.
A pair of glowing eyes seems to be.
Yeah, a lot of
peering
people don't
back
know
at
that
Nicole
Con
from
Air
the
was the
dark
first movie in the whole
recesses
series.
as she films. She
A lot of
didn't
those
even
ghosts
notice what
died
looks
in
like
the airplane
creepy
in Con
glowing
Air.
eyes until it was pointed out to her by her TikTok viewers. But is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate house? You decide.
Yeah, if you look at the end of Con Air,
And not every
and
TikTok
Lorraine
scare is
Warren are like locked in one of the cells.
necessarily
It's like a
Chicos, son
really
las 3 de la
deep
mañana y
Easter
estoy
egg.
escuchando ruidos súper extraños en el primer piso. Si quieres asesinarme, solo aplaude.
Because sometimes your so-called friends are just kinda evil. Shadows in the Graveyard. Over on the YouTube channel G-Team Paranormal, Patty and her daughter Heather are exploring
It's a
an
mom-daughter
allegedly
team
very
that's fucking
haunted
dope.
cemetery. They set up a laser grid near
The
tombs
G-Team?
so that they can capture any movement.
I love
and
them.
Something moves.
All right, she saw something. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, I am.
Mom, are you filming?
I don't know if you can pick this up on your camera, but look to the
Is that
right.
the Matrix?
You
Oh,
see a freaking shadow. Watch
Mom, I
this.
found the Matrix on my phone. It's in this graveyard.
Right there.
I knew they were hiding it from us.
It's like something is walking through the freaking lights.
Oh my god.
Later, Patty hears a strange sound from within the cemetery, and they catch this.
Listen, listen. I hear something. Oh.
I love that.
Did you see it?
Oh my god.
I hear something. Oh, Heather.
Someone or something is moving around in the darkness.
She's just
Patty and
making her
Heather
daughter
get a
feel
little
cool.
spooked and decide to
It's
continue
a very
their
good mother.
investigation from inside their car.
We got in the car. At this point, we really just don't feel safe. It's in our best interest to just go ahead and leave, but we are going to film our way out just in case we see anything. Maybe we can take a quick little ride through here.
What kind of music do you think the mom listens to?
Yeah, they go far. Look how far.
Yeah. Let me see.
Like some hair metal?
Without even noticing, they catch the dark figure in the background again as they film from their car. And it's coming closer.
Yeah, I think she looks like she listens
Hello,
to
is there
her.
anybody out there with us? Oh, I hear movement. Ooh. What the?
What is that?
Heather, it's getting closer. Go!
Now the figure is right in front of them. Patty jerks her hands back in fright and actually knocks the battery out of her camera.
Oh my
As someone
god.
comes lurching out of the bushes, Patty and Heather decide it's time to just get out
That
of
is kind of
there.
weird.
So did they
Although we
catch a
can't see what
ghost
the
on
fuck is
camera?
happening because there's like
Or was it
Matrix
just
lights
some creepy
everywhere.
person skulking around the graveyard? Patty and Heather say that they just don't know. So, what do you think? You can submit or suggest videos at nukestop5
I think I wanna
at
watch more of their
gmail.com.
videos.
And thanks so much for watching. I know, well, pretty much everything is bad for everyone. Right?
What? Where was it? Like G Scare TV? I already forgot what the fuck it was called.
Right now.
The G Team? Isn't that a hamster movie? Oh, I found it. The G Team Paranormal Investigators. They just go to like a bunch of graveyards, it looks like. Paranormal. We never know what is going to happen. I honestly love these kind of channels where it's like someone's mom like making videos and premiere and stuff. I love it. Spirits come out to talk. Sometimes they touch us. They let us know they are there. Look at that, the guy coming out of the ground. That Christopher Lloyd? The fuck? We have haunted dolls. We visit historic places. Where was that? Man, I don't think that that's a real place, actually. I think that that is a piece of art. Is that a luchador? Hell yeah. Paranormal luchador? I love that shit. That doll's fucking face. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. What the fuck? What is this? There's a little triangle pyramid down here. This is a theremin, I think, right? Maybe not. Yeah, those dolls are pretty creepy.
Hello everybody, this is Patty and I am here tonight at a beautiful cabin in Tennessee. I usually come up here once a year. This time we're in a different cabin than
I want to go to a cabin.
Before. I love
38 minutes long.
And I have two guests with me.
This
two
lighting.
good friends.
Fucking awesome.
Teresa, which you guys
You
know
like
as
see the
Tez in
blood
the chat.
pumping through their fucking veins.
And I've never met Vicky until today, and I'm so excited. Hello. This is Vicky Mercer, guys. Vicky. A lot of you know her from the chat. She's one of my moderators. She's been a longtime fan.
Hell yeah, moderator.
Yeah, so
she's fangirling over here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So she's going to be staying here with us for a couple of nights as well.
No, I need Vicky to come on for me.
We have our haunted doll sitting on the bed. I have my doll Susan with me, and Tez brought her doll. What's her name?
Gina.
Gina, which I'm going to have her read a story about Gina here in just a minute, and I'll let you see that. But they're right here on the bed. Look at that. There they are. Now, earlier we were sitting downstairs by the fireplace, and that meter.
What do you
going
mean,
off
Vicky
like
Mercy?
crazy.
You guys are just fucking having a laugh?
So we'll
what is
keep
happening?
an eye on
what are you
that.
talking about?
And we also have something else pretty interesting that we're going to do, and that
you just having a
is
laugh?
go inside that crawl space right there. Who wants to go first?
What the fuck?
Don't everybody talk at once. So last night when me and my grandsons arrived here, it was pretty late.
Have mercy.
There's a room right across the hall here.
This place looks like brand new.
That just went off.
You don't think it was me that set it off?
No, it's too far back.
Okay. There was a tapping sound last night on that. And I decided at that point, I'm not sleeping up here tonight. I'm going to sleep downstairs with the boys. So that's what I did last night.
The boys.
Yep, we just went back off.
What are the boys
it's
doing?
Motion sensed.
They don't
That
want to
is a
partake in
flashlight
these
in there that
ghost
is
shenanigans?
Motion sensed. So I decided last night I wasn't going to sleep up here because of the tapping I heard on that door. So we're going to go inside that door and check it out. I'll go first, guys. Okay. All right, give me a flashlight.
Is that the daughter from the last one, or is that a different chick completely? The daughter's not here?
All right. You know what maybe we should do is...
It's just fucking John Malkovich.
Open this. And come in this side.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And maybe you should set that inside there, you think?
Oh
it's just so creepy.
It looks very new.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cold in here.
I don't see this being haunted. Just insulation foam that makes you really itchy.
The light went out. So it looks like it's just...
Like a little grow room.
It's just kind of like an attic area.
What was that?
Oh, listen.
No, are there any spirits?
Hello? Hello? Are there any spirits hiding up here? Would you like to come out and talk to us? It did. Hello? Last night when I came here, I heard a tapping sound as if somebody was tapping on the door.
Morse code.
Creepy, you know. Something just touched my foot.
Oh, hell.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't see anything, but something just touched my damn foot. Ooh. Oh my God. Something definitely touched my foot.
Right, that sensor light just turned on too.
What did?
My motion sensor was facing that way, so how'd it go off?
You're right. Here, let me set this up right here. I'm gonna
motion activated.
Alright, I'm gonna set this camera right there. Now she has a motion light that will come on if anything moves in front of it. To adjust on something, look at it.
It looks like a fucking landmine. If I opened a door and I saw that, I would think my life was about to end. Honestly. If I opened a door and saw that, I would think I was about to get exploded.
Square, it's like focusing.
Yes. And the thing is, you won't be able to see that in the actual footage.
Why is it moving? It's moving.
It's moving. It is moving.
What the hell?
Oh, what? It is moving around.
I swear I saw an orb a second ago.
You might have.
It just looks like an IED.
We come in peace, so if there are any spirits here, we are good people. We don't mean to intrude or cause any kind of harm in any way. We love talking to spirits, so we appreciate you making that light up like that. Can you make it light all the way up? There's more lights on it. Get closer to it.
Do all the colors.
Damn, she's bossy. Do everything.
There's something moving around. Look at that.
That's crazy.
I don't see.
We love talking to spirits. Keep talking. Light up the lights for me. You little bitch. The fuck?
Squares is jumping around.
What, are you not strong enough to light up all the lights?
Hold up. Is that string moving? Why is the string hanging down moving now?
Oh my God, it is.
It's moving.
It is. You're right. Oh my God, it is.
It's moving more now.
It is moving.
It wasn't moving a second ago.
No.
The fuck are you guys talking about?
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Wind chimes.
That's my home alarm. Okay, so that string is definitely moving. Let me show that on camera. There's a string hanging right there, and it's moving.
Oh, come on, lady.
Unless there's a draft in there, but I didn't feel a draft.
Where would it come from?
I don't know.
It's the fucking roof of the house. What do you mean?
It's bouncing
Oh my God.
Only layer between you and the outside of the house.
It's bouncing all around. Thank you so much for showing us that you're here. Are you upset that they're selling this cabin? Look at this. It's still trying to focus on something else.
That's weird.
It just moved up there, now it just disappeared. A little closer again.
Yeah, I'm fucking pissed.
Oh, look at now.
It's still moving, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera back so we can see that string.
I thought I heard that.
I just heard that.
What was that? What was that?
I heard that.
I heard that.
What I heard last
That
night.
that's what I just heard. That wasn't you, right?
No. That was what I heard last night. I heard that.
See?
Wow. That's in this room.
Yeah, it felt under my feet.
Really?
I felt it at my feet.
Oh my God.
All right, let's hurry this up. Where's the ghost?
Would you like me to turn on my spirit box so that you can talk to me?
Yes, go.
One
Okay.
SCC audio is all fucked up.
I will do that.
I don't know why it said that.
Can you make that go off again?
Mail
There's a
come.
motion light right here on the ground. Can you make that go off? Get in front of it.
What is that, like a little webcam?
What flashlight got really dim? Is this mine or yours?
I do need some water, thank you.
Okay.
Did it die?
It got kind of dim. Wow. Hey, can you... I know. Tape recorder. We're hoping that you said something.
It's literally just all that.
Or yeah, the most haunting spirit walker.
And then they talk
That
to the
means
doll.
She can come to you in your dreams, even in your wildest
Oh
dreams.
my
You
God,
have
that
never
face! What the
experienced-
fuck?
Experienced this after life treasure. She is very sensual. She has the most high-spirited personality. When I asked the spirit voice box about her, the box said her name was Gina, and that she is a high-spirited, very sensual female spirit from the 1960s. The Ouija board and the voice spirit box said Gina is attracted to this vessel because of the beautiful,
Are you
fanciful
sure about
dress
that?
and that she liked the flowers. We think the flowers are her trigger object. They need to be kept with her. It can cause aggressive behavior if you remove trigger objects. Lots of really great pictures. Really cool looking paranormal activity. For her proof, check out pictures. I don't know. I think
Like the
that
eBay listing for this
maybe
doll?
people take pictures of her and see stuff in it. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Let's see. Then, as I finished the session, the Ouija board, the noises, and the you at night, bumps in the night. The whole household, all the family members, started having nightmares.
I know, and that happens to me so many
Sweet,
times.
I want one.
Hello there, girls.
Alright, this is fucking weird.
Lights, camera, action.
Can you make any of these meters light up?
You guys were brought along.
Honestly, though, I'm here for it.
Come here on vacation with us.
Fuck it. I'd rather my wife be into some shit like this than be like trying to sell like essential oils. I'm there fucking all day for it, man.
You guys like each other?
If that's it, you know what I mean?
She's alright.
Susan, she's puckered up over there like she wants a kiss. You want to go give her one?
I would be ghost hunting too. I'd be down with that. MLM ghost dolls. When you buy one, you open up a portal to the spiritual realm. When you buy two, you're connected to Lilith. She is the mother. All right, now what? That's why I like finding some stuff through Nuke sometimes. It's just like, you never know what the other channels are going to be like. No, like the dolls themselves are a pyramid scheme. It makes sense. All right. We got a good Nuke here.
Bien, 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 bien. Bien cómo el tren se está moviendo.
What?
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some mysterious videos that have left the experts baffled. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more scary content. Just like this.
Just like this. Time and Paula. Oh, that looks sick.
Our first entry comes from one of our viewers who submitted an eerie photo on our Slapped Ham Facebook group. In 2012, Sandra Lyles Goldsberry and her family were exploring the Ha-Ha Tonka State Park in Missouri when they took a series of photos to remember the day by. They took a bunch of snaps in quick succession and didn't think much of it. That was until they reviewed them. The family was stunned at what they saw. In this first one, you can see a group of children smiling for the camera. There's nothing strange about the pic at all. However, in this one, taken just seconds later, something strange can be seen
that's Mark
in the background.
Zuckerberg.
It looks like a face with a large outstretched hand looming towards the camera.
No.
Our community members were freaked out by the image. One viewer, Tina Gerd, enlarged the image and brightened it up for all to see. Not far from where this photo was taken stands the abandoned ruins of the Ha-Ha Tonka Castle, an area of the state park that many believe to be cursed and heavily haunted. In 1905, wealthy Kansas City businessman Robert McClure Snyder Sr.
Did he kill his whole
construction
family?
on a grand stone mansion.
Did he kill his whole family in it?
European castles of the 16th century. Set high atop a rocky bluff, the sprawling manor was said to be a beautiful retreat for the family to enjoy. However, less than a year into its construction in 1906, Snyder was killed in a terrible car accident.
Close.
Snyder's two sons took over the project and completed the castle just before the great stock market crash of the 1920s. Then, in 1942, the home was gutted by fire, leaving nothing but a stone facade.
Hey, we got a good picture of it being on fire, at least.
Due to their tragic history, many believe the Snyder family were cursed, and that curse now lingers in the ruins of the old castle today. In recent years, tourists have reported eerie shadow figures moving among the ruins. One hiker claims to have seen a full-bodied apparition floating on the property.
Yeah, that place does look cool.
Some say it's the ghost of Snyder himself, trapped eternally in the rubble of the
It
doomed
looks like a
family castle.
Doesn't it kind of look like something from Elden Ring, though? For real? I think that's exactly what that looks like.
So,
I mean, how many
given that
burnt
this
down
photo was taken not
buildings
too far
and
from the
villages
so-called
made of
cursed
stone?
castle, Could it be that we're seeing the spectral remains of Old Man Snyder
All look exactly the
himself,
same, but
reaching out in grim terror,
just being on that
shackled by the
cliff, I guess,
family
too. It's like,
curse for all eternity. In February 2022, something truly bizarre was caught on a security camera in Chicalapan de Juarez, about 20 miles east of Mexico City. The footage was uploaded to YouTube by Mousen TV. Take a look.
what? Looks like stray dogs, like fucking hanging out. Oliver and company.
The camera overlooks an empty lot. 3 stray dogs are spooked by an unknown floating object that hovers about the area. Here's the object through an infrared filter. It looks to be an amorphous blob that drifts through the air.
It does not look like a blob. The song always fucking hits me.
Initially, people thought the footage was edited with CGI. However,
Just
the
sounds
fact
like
that
someone
the dogs
testing out
interact
like
with
their
the object
synth.
seems to discredit this theory.
Wow.
Some comments speculated whether the object is alien in nature, perhaps a craft of some kind collecting data here on Earth. Of course, there's a possibility it could just be a drone or perhaps a deflated balloon, but the amorphous quality of the object casts some doubt on this theory. It's definitely a strange piece of footage, and as of yet, there's been no official word on what this object really could be.
Infrared look at this ghost. It looks like a shadow, honestly, kind of.
This next bizarre little clip was uploaded to Instagram by Strange Activities. The
Like a
footage has
helicopter,
been
like,
dividing
flying
the
over or
comment
something like
section on
that.
what it's actually showing. Take a look and
Yeah, what
see
the
what
fuck
you
is
think.
this guy? The hell? That's not real. That's like fucking Avatar.
We can see an unknown creature clinging to a branch out the front of a house.
Macaroni with the chicken
Some commenters were calling it an undocumented cryptid, a creature that's yet to be classified by modern science. However, the majority of comments thought it had to be
I bet
CGI,
it tastes
which
really good,
most
though. I would
likely
eat that
is the
shit.
case. I have to say though, whoever made this really should be working in top-tier Hollywood movies, as the animation is outstanding. Sticking with mysterious creatures, although this next one is almost certainly not CGI.
It would just
was
taste like
uploaded to
Sour
the
Patch
Facebook
Kids,
group
I
Weird,
bet.
Fantastic and Odd Things by Max Jack. This bizarre
Just
looking
take one
snake
fucking
was found
giant
in
bite out of
Thailand
it.
by a local resident
Delicious.
who took it home and fed it fish.
Yeah, this looks like a Christmas ornament. The fuck?
The snake looks to be covered in green fur. Some comments suggested it might be some kind of algae growing on the snake's skin. The person who discovered the bizarre snake is going to hand the creature over to authorities for research and identification. So until then, all we can do is marvel at this mysterious animal.
What's he doing? What's he doing? Whirling around?
If you can't get enough of the old slapped ham, we publish daily spooky videos over
You
on
not
our
get
TikTok
enough?
account. There's a link in the description box
Just
below.
can't get enough.
Check us out and hit that follow button.
Here's a link to his videos. You would like to check him out.
Paranormal investigator
Mr.
Lalo
Ham, for the
Escalante is
content.
dedicated to exploring some of the most notorious locations in Mexico. Whether it's abandoned buildings, sites of urban legend, or cemeteries, more often than not, Lalo Escalante captures some really freaky stuff on camera. In this episode, he's exploring an old graveyard. Many locals believe the property is riddled with tormented spirits, and often report sighting
Completely riddled, filthy with
objects moving
with
seemingly
spirits.
all on their own. Disembodied screams are also said to be a common occurrence. It isn't long into the exploration before the OP begins hearing things in the distance.
Yeah, there is a turtle video we've seen a few times where the turtle has a bunch of stuff growing on it like that.
Hola. Uy, abre una reja.
I don't know. I think like it's just almost a form of symbiosis.
Moments later, as the
probably.
camera holder's torch begins to flicker, he asks if there's any spirits nearby to make themselves known. That's when this happens.
Si una entidad se quiere manifestar, dame una señal. ¿Alguna entidad se encuentra aquí? ¿Qué pedo?
Watching that again, a nearby tap mysteriously turns itself
That's
on.
not scary.
scaring the cat
I'm
away.
sorry.
¿Alguna entidad se encuentra aquí?
They fucking faucets turn on all the time. Are you kidding me?
¿Qué pedo? Se abrió la llave.
He then turns the tap off, but seconds later, it turns itself back on.
Se abrió la llave. Uy. ¿Quién anda ahí? Se abrió la llave. ¿La llave se abrió?
Yes.
¿Sí la vieron? Ay, Dios mío. Mira. Otra vez de nuevo. ¿De nuevo se abrió?
Later, the uploader explores another part of the cemetery when something eerie is caught on camera. Watch.
¿Quién está aquí?
No, look at the bug. Holy shit.
¿Alguien es...? Vean. Vean cómo el tren se está moviendo.
Subtopic.
El tren se está moviendo. El tren se está moviendo.
Is that Yoda?
Somehow, the toy appears to move on its own.
Estoy enfocando.
That's Shrek.
He even checks to see if there's batteries, but there's none there.
¿Quién eres? Vean, por favor, que no estoy desenfocando esto. Se está moviendo el tren. Dios mío de mi vida.
Oh no, it's like a
Vean.
train guy.
No tiene pilas, vean.
There's nothing inside.
After hearing numerous strange sounds, the explorer is soon confronted by a terrifying sight. Take a look.
Se ve que tiene muchísimos años. ¡Mira! ¡Ay, se vio una mujer! ¡Se vio una mujer!
Here it is again, slowed down. There appears to be the figure of a woman moving to the right. The OP is so freaked out, he begins to recite a prayer in Latin.
Pater noster, quis inceris, sanctificetur, nomen tu adveniat, regnum tu fiat, voluntatus sicut, in cielo in de terra.
Before long, yet more strange activity is recorded.
Quiero que te presentes. Preséntate. De nuevo.
The candle seems to
What did he
move
mean
by
by that, though?
itself.
De nuevo.
You ever really asked that?
The camera holder then decides to go investigate the tap once more.
What do they mean by
the
no
place
mommies?
where all the eerie activity began in the first place.
No, amigos. Esa llave no se va a abrir, yo creo. Ay, Dios mío. Y ahí están los perros.
I never ask, how are the no mommies?
Eventually, the noises and bizarre activity become too much for the explorer, and the video abruptly ends.
Acá se escuchó.
So what do you make of this eerie encounter? Could this old cemetery in Mexico really be haunted? The moving toy,
The landscaper's
the
like,
tap,
hey,
the strange
trying to
vanishing
fucking work
woman,
here.
it all certainly
I don't
makes you
work during the
wonder whether
day, I work
something
at night. Can you get the
supernatural
fuck out of
is at
here?
play. But ultimately, I'll let you be the judge.
Trying to water my plants.
Se vio una mujer.
It's very hot out.
Here's another bizarre little clip that was uploaded to Reddit by user Exastican. I won't
Styrofoam
this one,
madness.
Just marvel in its strangeness. As you can see, a car's dash cam has caught
It's
the moment the
crazy.
styrofoam box falls out the back of an open truck. Not once, but twice.
Oh, wrong button.
Well, that's about it. Something about a slipstream and science. Now let's get back to the ghosties.
Well, lucky fucking, that wasn't an accident,
This
honestly.
clip was sent to us by one of our viewers, Natalie Jean.
Fucking lucky just didn't fly into someone's
video
like
that
fucking
Natalie's
windshield.
brother-in-law took while renovating his house to put on the market. He was using the video to
It's like
show
some
all the
Final
work that he had
Destination
done on
shit
the
waiting to
building.
happen.
He didn't actually review the video until a year later, but that's when he spotted something in one of the windows. Take a look.
Take a look at the windows. Here and here. And also here.
While in real time, the light in the front left window
What
looks
is
like
on
a
the porch?
reflection.
There's like a little golden thing.
If you
It's
play it
a
in
hot
slow
day.
motion, it starts to look
Honestly,
very
that's one of the things that
mysterious.
makes me so self-conscious about filming sometimes. That I go back and listen to it. I'm just like, it's like, what the fuck am I doing? Why was I breathing so heavy?
Some viewers think it looks like the light is coming from inside the house. The brother-in-law said that while living there, it always felt like there was a ghost lurking.
Well, if you
nearby.
aren't like actively trying
He
to
also
like,
later
all right,
found
I'm
out that
filming,
the
I have to
previous
not
owner,
breathe
an
loud.
elderly woman,
You have
passed
to like
away in the
remember to
home.
do that, or it will fuck up
The
everything.
comment section was almost 50-50
Especially with streaming
divided
too.
on
You have
this
to. I do it all the
sighting. Some say
time,
it's just a
regardless. But
reflection. Others think there's more to it.
a lot of
So where
times
do you sit on this one? Let us know.
you have to
down
get used to
below.
like taking a breath away from the microphone, or breathing away. Like you have to just kind
Before we
of
take a look at a freaky photo, one
get
of
in
our
the physical
viewers sent
memory of
in.
doing things
Remember
like
to hit
that.
that subscribe button, tickle that little bell icon there, and then turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be notified every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Our last entry was submitted to our
Yeah, it
Facebook
happens.
group by Romy L. Romy was sitting around the house one day when she felt like something
Everybody
was
makes
watching her.
noises.
She took a few quick
It just
snaps to
happens.
try and document the strange feeling. At first, the photos don't appear to show all that much. However, on close inspection, there is indeed something there. If you zoom in, there appears to be a transparent face. There's a faint hint of eyes, a nose, and a mouth. It almost looks like there's tears just under its left eye.
What?
Romy left
Wow,
us
we're
a
really getting to
message
analyzing
saying,
this nuke.
"The photo was taken shortly after the birth of my daughter. My pregnancy test was on the first anniversary of my father-in-law's
It appears to be the
death.
shadow of a boy
Maybe you wanted
crying."
to tell me something." So what do you think? Could this be a family member trying to make contact from the beyond? Or is it all just pareidolia? Until further info comes to hand,
It's just an ad for that Omori game.
Mystery.
One of the kids from that game. Help me, I'm stuck in the wall.
Now, if you want to see some more scary videos, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, we have a massive paranormal playlist there that'll keep you entertained for hours and hours.
Hours and hours. I'll watch some more ham. Down for some ham. What do you guys think about Canadian bacon? Is it ham? Thoughts?
What is that?
Isn't it literally ham?
Hey,
Yeah, but why the fuck is it called bacon then?
Ham. Today we're looking at some freaky video clips.
Oh, and they just call it Canadian ham.
Explain.
That doesn't make any sense.
Subscribe
So
button
clearly
and
it's
get
not.
ready for more eerie content just like this.
Sounds just like a trick to get people to eat more shitty ham.
There are certain rules we're taught to believe that the universe will always obey no matter what. But what happens when one of those rules is unexpectedly broken? That's exactly what seems to happen in this strange video uploaded by Redditor DRK34. The question is, does this footage show a glitch in the fabric of our reality? The footage appears to have been shot on a cell phone camera in some sort of park or outdoor area. The person behind the camera is recording a toddler running with a dog bounding behind playfully. But that's when something truly mysterious happens. Take a look.
I thought that was like a mask for a second. This is very weird.
The dog runs into a dark shadow and disappears from view. A second later, the dog reappears several yards away from where he just was.
No?
He seems to have teleported several yards in a matter of seconds.
No.
Some viewers think that the dog just moved very quickly and changed direction while obscured by the shadow, but others are less certain of this mundane explanation.
Are we seeing in the same frame rate?
It's quite clear
It
the dog
clearly is
moves
doing
so
that. Are you
fast,
kidding
so
me?
quickly, and that he seems
You're acting like there's like a 5-minute pause before the dog reemerges. It's fucking. It lines up.
Second. They also point to the dog's confusion as evidence that something's amiss.
You can't tell the dog is confused. He's fine. This is ridiculous.
So what do you make of this bizarre footage? Is this really a teleporting pooch? Or is
I thought
there
the
a
kid
simpler
looked more scary
explanation?
than the dog did. That's just so dumb.
There are many mysteries in our universe that science has yet to explain. One question that many people are still waiting
Like,
to
that was
find
a
an
scary
answer
looking
to is the
kid.
question of whether we're
Why is your
alone in the
kid's head so
universe.
big? That's
This
weird.
video from amateur UFO hunter Arslan Warich could help provide an
That
answer to
could body that dog with their head.
Warich shot this footage in Islamabad, Pakistan. He began filming when he noticed something unusual high up in the sky above the city.
In the same spot. See? Boom.
He states that the reason the strange object in the sky caught his attention is because it was so still. Most of the time when we see things in the sky, such as birds, planes, or balloons, they're moving about.
What else
This
do you see in the
object
sky,
remained in
Nuke?
the exact same spot for the entire 2 hours that he watched it.
Still, it's not moving. It's just my camera that's moving, my hand.
The object appears to be round and entirely dark grey or black in colour.
Yeah, it looks like you got some dirt on your lens. Looks like you got
However,
some
Warwick
shit
states that
on your
when he was
camera.
able to zoom in with his camera, he saw that it was roughly the shape of a triangle, with a clear bulge on the top of it. He also states that the object reflected little light and didn't appear to have any lights on it, as we might expect from a plane or drone. At times, you even see several birds pass by, which clearly shows that this object isn't avian in nature.
Beds, where are the beds? They are the beds. There the beds are. So that's there. There you go. There it is. Still, it's not moving. It's just my camera that's moving. My hand.
My hand.
So what is this mysterious object spotted in the skies above Pakistan? Could it be some sort of strange hovering aircraft, the likes of which we've never seen before? If so, is that aircraft extraterrestrial in origin? Take another look at the footage and let us know what you think in the comments down below. Have you ever been going about your day and felt like someone or something was watching you? After this video from Instagrammer Paranoid Normal, you might find yourself looking over your shoulder a little more than normal. In this clip, we see a man in a dim room. Keep your eyes on the curtains in the background. The streaks of light coming through the curtains are about to go from abstract shapes to pure nightmare.
This is about to go from 0 to 100 in 1 second. You ready for this shit to blow off the fucking rails? Fucking window explodes.
As the man goes about his business, the light coming through the curtains begins to take on the shape of a person's silhouette, almost as if someone's standing on the other side of the window. However, if that were the case, it would be the shadows, not the light, that form the silhouette.
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
At one point, it's as though a hand runs down the curtain.
We live in a computer program. The RTX model hasn't been upgraded for this year. I wish I could show that documentary about the Matrix.
Case of
It's
pareidolia,
so stupid.
the human tendency to see faces and other signs of life where none exists. This might be the case, but how do you explain that hand running down the curtain? The man quickly rips the curtains open, showing that there's nothing on the other side. So could this then be some sort of spirit haunting the home?
What's up with the
Some
parentheses?
viewers have been quick to dismiss this video as a hoax, questioning why the man was filming in the first place. However, others have questioned how such a thing would even be possible to fake in the first place, especially because the end of the video shows that there's nothing waiting on the other side of the curtain.
We just watched that like the other day.
When a family member passes away, many of us will always wonder if a
I think it was
part
like
of them will
yesterday.
remain with us even after their death.
The
That's
day
certainly
before.
what viewer Brandon Juliet, who goes by the Reddit username Small Connection, was thinking when he was watching these surprising videos captured on their home security cameras. According to Brandon,
we
this
watched like a
first
bunch
video
of
was recorded
Connor
late
videos the
one
other
night
day.
on the Ring home security camera placed outside of his mother's house. Everything on the front porch looks fairly normal for the first few seconds of the footage.
I watched some How to Make It in America with Joe Perro.
However, we quickly spot something odd, an orb floating across the screen.
Oh my god. Real quick, I hate this design. Brick pillar. What? There's like a 1.5 feet of room between that and this window? The fuck is that? You living in a fucking prison fort? What the hell is this? Is this for like when you get invaded and you need a fucking blind spot to like fucking shoot out of? I don't understand what this is. The fuck kind of house is that? Like a pillbox or something.
The orb is yellow in color and moves slowly across the camera for several seconds. Brandon states that they've never seen anything like this on the camera before. The timing of this recording is particularly odd. The footage was recorded shortly after his stepfather passed away. Some paranormal experts believe that spirits can manifest as orbs of light, as it takes less energy for them to appear in this way.
Yeah, I'd be afraid every time I walked out of my house of someone jumping around from the side of that, like fucking to scare me or something. Like if that's like the perfect place to hide to scare somebody. Are you kidding me?
On Brandon's own
the fuck would you build
camera,
that?
Showing an identical yellow orb hovering in front of the camera. But here's the twist. He lives over 230 miles away from his mother, yet the same strange orb appeared on both cameras shortly after the stepfather's death.
Yeah, dead stepfathers are known to travel through ring cameras. It's like a pretty popular creepypasta. Heard of that.
Here's some more footage of the same yellow orb.
Kind of like the foil to stepmoms getting stuck in washing machines. You just don't hear about it as much.
According to Brandon, it seems to appear at around 3 a.m. Often, people
that
are
car
scared when they
on
see
across the street
indications
too.
that a
It's
spirit
just like the
may be
light
hanging
reflecting
around their
the.
house. However, in this case, Brandon and his mother are comforted by the appearance of the yellow orb. They believe it means a loved one is looking out for them from beyond the grave.
Now, orbs are the worst. It's the dumbest shit ever. There's like so many fucking things it could be. Like you could rub your eyes and see orbs sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like a fucking glitch you can recreate on your own.
The fear of clowns. It's more common than you might think. After watching this
I
video
love that picture.
from
Antique
YouTuber
cloud.
World Paranormal, you might begin to develop this phobia yourself. The video shows an eerie night vision view of a display of dolls and other vintage.
What's the name? Oh, I thought it said World. I thought it said World P Paranormal. I was like, what the fuck kind of name for a channel is this?
There's an eerie night vision view of a display of dolls and other vintage toys.
Yeah, World P.
The fact that someone set up a camera to record the toys suggests
P
that
World
they may have
Ghost.
spotted something strange happening there in the past.
You might have heard of our
It doesn't
brother
take long
world,
for us to
Juice
see
World.
why they're
Well, this is
suspicious of
P
the
World,
outdoor
and we hunt
playthings.
ghosts
The
here.
first indication that something's amiss comes when a small orb of light floats past the camera. Could it just be a speck of dust floating past the camera?
I don't see anything.
Maybe, but then something else unusual.
What if one of the
happened
doll
that
faces had
can't
little
be
like
explained?
splotches of it that was like reacting with the black light? And he was like, "Oh, I love this doll," and it was just like all like, dude, what the fuck? Why'd you bring us here to show us that?
The clown's hand seems to move slowly downward. A little while later, the camera begins to move or shake.
I have no
although
idea what's
there's
happening
no
in
one
this
the
video.
room to touch it. Seconds later, the clown's hand moves back to its original position.
It's way more scary with the music.
But what's going on in this creepy video? According to some viewers, if you listen closely while watching, you can also hear some odd sounds happening in the background that don't seem to have an explanation.
Sounded like a car drove by. And that fucking shelf like shaked a little bit.
So is there a playful poltergeist in this house? Or
That's
is
what it
house
was.
haunted? Either way, the toy's owner should certainly be wary of this strange clown.
A haunted, ethereal clown car that they're all gonna get into and drive away in. It legit does sound like a car. Yeah, this theme kind of fucking bops.
Just a quick update, we've launched a brand new Facebook group. This is the perfect place to share scary content you've seen
This is
around
10
the
hours
internet,
of
as well as
clown
photos
theme
and
song.
videos you've captured yourself. So head on over, join the community, say hello, and get sharing with like-minded, freaky paranormal people like yourself.
The first comment on that clown video was, remember when clowns were stuck in circuses and not on Twitter?
New way to be part of the Slaptam community and share your spooky
Like, I don't,
content.
are
with
the
one
clowns
another.
really like fucking that
As always,
rampant?
links are in the description box down below.
Dude's pissed.
YouTuber Bright Eyes Tarot seems to have caught something strange on their home security system. It was recorded at night time, so we see the yard in night vision mode.
Okay.
All is still for a few seconds,
Check this out. Just hold up. You'll see.
but then a strange splotch of light moves onto screen.
That.
Get 'em
there's
off
no
my
bugs,
Twitter.
Because it's frozen outside. Literally frozen.
This
And
is
it has been
awful
consistently
looking. I'm
iced
sorry,
over.
I don't. What,
Well, not iced over, but cold. Real cold.
you gotta turn off the light that's on in front behind the monitor. You have to.
It isn't perfectly round, but rather jagged around the edges.
What is that?
It's like your shadow.
According to the YouTuber, it was far too cold.
It's like
out
your
for
shadow
deciding
because of the
to
light
kill any
on
sort of
behind you.
insect. So what else could it be?
There's no bugs. Because it's frozen outside. Literally frozen. And it has been consistently iced over.
Like going into that little dollhouse
Iced
you have,
over,
I
but
guess. I
cold.
don't know.
Real cold. What is that?
Perhaps.
I mean,
it's just the
sometimes
light
I
from a passing
understand
car
them
or other
recording it
mundane source.
on a phone or
This
something
could
when
be
it's
the
footage like
case.
this because it's
It
actually
is
kind of a
until
pain in the
light does
ass
something quite peculiar.
for most people to record
The light moves slowly across the camera and
security
approaches the
footage
steps
stuff.
leading
Like
to
that's
the
why it's
porch.
always like that.
Well, not iced over, but cold. Real cold.
But because it's not actually like a computer, it's like some fucking dumb security system or something like that.
And
That's
then
like the big downfall with all these
There it is
dumb
still.
security systems that people used to buy.
Go up
It's
the
like they're
steps.
not
Yep,
actually
it's going
like
up the steps.
Then it seems to move
integrated
up the steps
into
as
a
if
computer.
attempting to go into the porch and perhaps into the house as well.
Is there someone standing on the porch?
The whole bottom like fell out of that
Bright Eyes
entire
Tarot
industry.
is a clairvoyant and regularly uploads card readings to their channel. Is it possible then that this OP is more sensitive to the paranormal?
For a
and
while, you
somehow
get these like
manifested
really
this
cheap
strange
security
orb?
cameras.
Watch the footage carefully again and let us know what you think.
There's no bugs. Because it's frozen outside. Literally frozen. And it has been consistently iced
How many
over.
times do we have to look at this?
Well, not iced over, but cold. Real cold.
But I think that's why a lot of times like a lot of like robbery footage is just like really poor fucking recording of a recording.
YouTuber Mortis the Wizard is no stranger to the paranormal. His YouTube channel is full of strange videos that seem to depict things from beyond our world. And this,
And they're like, and you're, it's like, wait, why wouldn't they just put out better looking footage if they want people to identify this person?
To
But
attempt to make contact with spirits who may be having difficulty passing over.
like,
If you know of me, then you would know I have a familiar spirit called Ian.
what the fuck?
Ian has never made me feel uncomfortable. He has always been kind.
He asks that any spirits who need help call out to him and ask for assistance. Shockingly, a multitude of voices seem to come through.
And
the
that too, you
spirit
actually have to
box
get
beckoning
special
for
hard
help.
drives that are rated to record security footage. Like it used to be Western Digital Red was the security camera hard drives.
Need help? Say help me.
And you're not supposed to use just normal hard drives. Although it's all different now. But when mechanical hard drives were the thing.
Keep calling for help if you need help. help us something or other.
Yeah, you're not supposed to just use like shitty fucking hard drives to record security footage. Supposed to use like stuff that's like rated to be
struggling because a demon
used
is
for
attached
it.
to them, preventing them from reaching God. Unfortunately, the YouTuber's experiences with the spirit box get even more disturbing. He reaches out to a spirit named Ian, one who he claims to have established a friendship with.
Can I speak to Ian, please? Ian, come through, please.
Ian. This is the dumbest shit, I swear.
This is a certified hood classic.
You said it's Ian. Or more precisely, it's Ian. That's better. Wow, hear that?
He asks Ian to put him in contact with the devil.
What is this setup to? Is this like someone's actual like living room?
Speak to the devil, please.
Ian asks if he's sure that's what he wants.
Coming if you
I
want.
Do you?
E.
Yes.
Not long after, the words devil and Satan can be heard through the spirit box.
Whoa, I hit the wrong button.
When the devil has come through, say the devil.
I meant to hit this one.
One SEC audio is all fucked up.
Damn it, all the buttons are messed up, man.
Male come.
There we go. That's the one I meant to hit.
Times. The devil was definitely here.
He asks the devil what he wants from him, as Satan has apparently called out to him before. Disturbingly, the voice from the spirit box issues a chilling threat. I want to kill you. It's going to happen. You'll see.
You'll see.
Take a listen.
The way the Stream Deck logic works is if you make a folder and you have all like these effects in it, and then you go into that folder and make a different scene, and then link that scene back to the folder from before, it like actually doesn't always reflect the changes, so all my scenes are all fucked up. It's really hard to explain. It doesn't make sense.
So are these truly voices coming from the beyond
Stupid.
through the spirit box? Is the devil himself really threatening this YouTuber's life? Take another listen and decide for yourself.
Devil, you keep calling out for me. What do you want?
I don't believe it.
Well, you're very kind. I'm very honored.
You're very
Thank
kind.
you, I can't wait.
I can't wait.
Nothing puts a dampener on your day like a poor night's sleep. After getting several nights of bad sleep in a row,
did not know
Redditor
that's what he was gonna say.
KitKat9876 decided to get a camera to see if they could find out what was going on. The answer ended up being much more disturbing than they had anticipated. According to the Redditor, they were having trouble sleeping at night because something would regularly wake them up.
Kind of. It's just like
They report
I have
feeling
the
like something was shaking the bed.
text to voice
But upon waking, they were never able to
app,
locate
but
the
it's not
cause for the
remembering the
feeling.
phrases I typed into it when I'm on a certain
Deciding enough
page.
was enough, they brought a camera
And basically, I have like,
bed,
hoping like a special page for Jeff TV that I launch things off of, but then
more questions than
the
answers.
homepage has a different link to Jeff TV. So if I go in through that link and edit the layout, and then I go into Jeff TV through a different folder, it actually doesn't reflect those changes. It's really dumb and convoluted. So I have to essentially just remove that one instance that isn't reflecting the changes.
As the Redditor lies
Like a
sleeping, there
fucking-
appears to be a disturbance with the blankets.
Mistake, basically.
It looks as if something has lifted a portion of the blanket into the air. It remains in the air for a few seconds, then
It's like
drops
redundant
back down.
shit, basically. Yeah, the AC is just like waiting.
Stirs. the video becomes oddly pixelated during
It's
the
like
movie.
far enough where it would actually like probably hurt you too.
Much poorer quality than the rest of the video, which makes it hard to see exactly
It
what's
looks like there's
going
like a
on.
dog on the bed like moving around or something.
The abrupt change in video quality makes the footage even eerier.
It just looks like bad.
So what's going on in this strange
Like
clip?
data moshing.
Some viewers have reported spotting something that looks like a face hovering over the sleeper's back just after the blanket
Like
settle.
corrupted data.
They've suggested the presence of a ghost or even a demon.
A ghost or a demon?
I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers. Let your theories rip with one another in the comment section down below.
Let your theories rip with one another. That's a good one. I have to remember that.
Before we take a look at a terrifying encounter in an abandoned house, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there, wee, and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and creepy videos.
Oh, ham.
Vidyabum Kasmir is a popular urban explorer on YouTube and Snapchat who often investigates eerie abandoned buildings. And more often than not, he encounters some very strange things. The building that he explores in this video appears to have been a residence at some point.
This place looks nasty. Like gutted. Why is there like a watermark blocking out something?
It's old and largely empty, but a few decrepit furnishings remain. For the first few
No,
minutes
it's like
of
a
this
snap code.
exploration, everything appears to be fairly normal.
So like people don't snap them. I don't know how that works. Yo, how come the Snapchat thing is a ghost? Isn't the Snapchat logo a ghost? But there's no ghosts.
He seems
What the fuck's
to
up
be
with that?
entirely alone in the building. However, a few minutes into poking around the empty rooms, a noise suddenly startles him.
Does someone lock him in there?
He spins around just in time to see a head disappearing behind a door. He gives chase, but the shadowy figure is gone. There are further indications that he's not alone in this creepy old house. As he's examining a bathroom mirror, he's startled when something's caught on camera.
Bug.
يما بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
A hand seems to reach through the doorway.
يما بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
But there doesn't appear to be anyone there.
Maybe that's what ghosts really are. They think they're pretending to be ghosts, but they don't know that they're
Not
actually
long
ghosts.
after, the shadowy head makes another appearance. The explorer this time doesn't seem to notice it.
يا جن بدنا نحكي معك.
And they just get looped into it and they don't realize how long they've been doing it for. It's like a recording getting played over and over again.
Then things escalate to off the charts creepy when he decides to look into the mirror once again. Take a look.
هيو والله هيو والله والله وحياة الله هيو بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات.
Watching that again, slowed down, an eerie face can be seen looking back at him from the mirror. But when he swings around, there's nothing there.
What?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات.
But where'd they
So
go?
who or what was watching this YouTuber as he explored the old
They never
house?
run when there's a
Was
person
someone following
behind them in
around
the
as he
mirror. They
documented
instantly
the
know they're
building?
okay. Yeah, they don't
Is the
like
place
react at
truly
all.
haunted by some sort of spirit?
That's a good
Either
point.
way, one
Also,
thing
thank you
is
for that.
certain,
9
he
months,
wasn't
dude.
alone in that house.
Black mold bathtub 420.
هيو والله هيو والله والله وحياة الله هيو.
What's the story with your
This
name?
footage put Ehab on the paranormal map as he's since garnered a healthy following on both YouTube and Snapchat, as viewers tune in every week to follow along
Did the black
on his
mold get in the bathtub
explorations.
because of 420?
His channel is well worth a look. As always, there's links in the description box below.
Yeah, that door looks kind of new too, but it's hard to tell. Oh, it's
Now,
X
if you
Shuffle.
can't get
Okay.
enough of our content, then don't worry, we've got you covered. Check out that scary video on the top there.
Over there.
Otherwise, we have massive, scary, curated paranormal playlists right there that'll keep you entertained. Now leave us a comment down below, smash that thumbs up button, and that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.
Oh, he just got haunted at the end there. Damn. What was that other channel? The one with the Russian ghost or the Russian forest guy? It was like Dark Oddities or something like that. The woman was the speaker. What the fuck was it? Dark Oddities? Dark Curiosities? Is this it? Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, Darkest Secret. I think you're right. Also, Max, the 4-4. Appreciate that, dude. There we go.
Fear.
Yeah, I like this channel. Fear.
From the start, I warn you that the contents of this video is not suitable for those who usually have nightmares after watching horror clips. What you will see in the next few
Well, what
minutes
does that
is so
mean?
shocking and extreme that they will linger in the depths of your unconscious. Will you take the risk? I dare you to put yourself
It
to the
says
test.
paranormal.
My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present 5 paranormal videos so terrifying they will chill you to the bone. Part 2.
Part
Number 5. We start this video with a disturbing moment that Stas Konstantinos camera captured. A YouTuber who is dedicated to traveling around the world and seeing incredible places. On this occasion, he was visiting a ghost town in Armero in Colombia.
He kind of looks like Gus Johnson, but like his face is like swelled up.
A place that a few decades ago was devastated by a volcanic eruption, taking the lives of thousands of locals. This fatality was known by a photo that was seen around the world.
Of course, they're gonna show
the image of Omaira Sanchez, one of the many victims of this incident. The girl was photographed and recorded for many hours while she had been trapped between the mud and a large piece of concrete.
Jeez. When did this happen?
Where this YouTuber visited.
So he
The
goes
moment
there, of
when
course.
behind him, the camera captures something completely inexplicable. Observe.
Lo que vimos al inicial del video con Omaira la gente que estuvo allá ahora está aquí en el cementerio. Es como muchas personas que vienen a este lugar, a Armero, hacen un recorrido de todos los puntos como importantes, ¿cierto? De todos los puntos como
Yeah, there's a lot of people, huh?
importantes, ¿cierto? De todos los puntos como importantes, ¿cierto?
Did you notice?
His
Out of
name is very
nowhere, a light
Slavic
appears
sounding.
that quickly moves through that structure before disappearing. Could it be a reflection? Although this possibility exists, take note that the day is cloudy, making it impossible for the sun rays to beam. And of course,
It looks like a noodle,
in the
just like a
absence of intense
noodle.
light, it is very difficult for reflections to be projected on any surface. Also, if you look closely,
I can't, that entire warning, and it's just like, also, a little girl died, and then it's just like a noodle.
you can see the presence of something
That's it. That's it, man. For all of that.
that comes out of the same structure and that even moves
insane.
around the area without anyone noticing it. The people assure that it is the ghost of little Mayra Sanchez.
Oh my god. Why?
Number 4. Angelo Vadiano is a young man who recently had created a TikTok account to show the world the happiness of finally finding a new home to live in with his partner and daughter.
What is this filter? It's like
Unfortunately,
fucking
the happiness of this young family
intense.
would be cut short after witnessing disturbing situations, some of which were recorded on camera and uploaded on their account. What did he record? Pay attention.
Is he gonna drop the baby? Oh, he was totally just recording that, and that happened. Wow. This is fucking bad.
¿Quién daba a mi princesa? A ver.
Oh my god, my baby's haunted. He just runs out of the house and leaves her there. Yeah, it sounded like true crime, but it's so funny. Some of the stuff's so intense.
Both in
The editing
frequency
sometimes.
and intensity.
Like
And that for the
bokeh
same
lights and
reason,
stuff.
he's worried about the safety of his family. In addition, he affirms that for some time now, his home presents
Is
a
that baby
heavy
even
atmosphere.
real?
His daughter cries frequently, and both he and his wife wake up every morning extremely tired, without a drop of energy. Could it be some kind of entity that was in this place before they arrived? How would you solve this problem if you were in their shoes? Leave it in the comments. Number 3.
I would never put your shoes on. I don't fuck with that shit.
The following recording corresponds to a subscriber who calls himself Scuff Skyler from Jalisco, Mexico,
Scuff
who witnessed
Skyler?
an absolutely surprising event.
Isn't that a guy from Heroes?
In his email, he explains that one afternoon, while
Tyler?
leaving his job and arriving at a corner, he met a group of people who, dumbstruck, kept looking up at the sky. Intrigued, he approached them and began to observe what it was that caught their attention. What his eyes saw that night left him not just surprised, but also terrified. Put yourself in his shoes and tell me what your mind would think when seeing this.
Ronaldinho success!
Let me tell you that it is not a drone. Its size would have to be enormous. Scuff maintains that this video is not edited and by how it looks, I can also guarantee that it is not. Scuff saw this with his own eyes and tells us that it did not
he zoomed in with
correspond
his
to a
Terminator
bag,
eyes.
a piece of paper, or any other small object that moved due to the wind.
Scuff
In
the
fact,
fucking
he
android.
clarifies that at that moment, not even a small breeze was felt. A strange device similar to a cross, and that maintained a constant speed, always imitating a strident brightness that stood out in the sky. What does your logical denial say about this? Number 2.
Could be like a pair of balls and a dick.
From Paraguay, Mike Shu, a
Descending from the
subscriber of the
sky.
channel, wrote telling me about a disturbing situation that a friend is experiencing in his home.
Some sort of phallic
According to Mike, his friend has
comet
been writing to the
destroying the
WhatsApp
planet.
group they share for some time about certain demonstrations inside his house.
What is that phone case?
And although at
It's
first,
fancy.
the other members thought he was playing a prank on them, everything changed when rare footage was uploaded to the group chat and left all his friends intrigued. This camera, located in an interior corridor of his residence, captures the moment when a strange and somewhat transparent figure appears in front of the screen. Although Mike assures that the recording surprised the group of friends, some said that it was most likely an insect that landed on the lens of the device. But just minutes later, the man would send a new clip. A recording that corresponded to a second sequence, taken this time from outside, and where the camera captures something absolutely incomprehensible. Pay attention.
Pay attention. She just scolded you. Pay attention. Yeah, it's just Austin Powers' dick rocket. Although, to be fair, as I was pointing out, every rocket is a dick anyways. There's no, like, pocket pussy rockets floating around him there, alright? They're all dicks.
Writes to me terrified, saying that his friend has no idea how to use Photoshop, so editing something like that is impossible. They have replayed the scene over and over again, but can't explain what moves across the ground. Watch it with zoom and light correction to see if you really notice what happened. Mike and his friend don't know what to do. No matter how much they insist, their parents just don't believe this is real.
Yeah, because it's
His
not.
father says it's
If
only a
my
bird.
kid showed me that, I would be like, all right, why are we buying you a computer?
From my experience,
Are you going to
this
college
clip
or what?
combined with the previous one makes me think
Dad,
that this boy's house is
There's a
being
ghost
invaded
stuck in
by
the
some
fucking
kind
ground
of demon.
outside. Like,
According to the occult,
yeah, I saw that in Gmod
harmless
the other
spirits
night, okay,
never
kid?
turn dark when they manifest. I wrote to our subscriber about some tips
Yeah,
his friend
Gmod
can
no
do to
clip in
prevent
real
this
life.
creature from further influencing his home. I will be waiting for his response. Number 1.
Number 1.
We conclude this video with impressive footage made by Lucas and Judy, the bold protagonists of the YouTube channel Cazadores de Sombras, whose content is mainly focused on urban explorations.
This
to
is like
abandoned
all
sites.
fucking guns and shit.
Although this time they ventured down a desolate rural road.
Let's go shoot
where,
some
according to
fucking
locals,
ghosts.
There is a legend that speaks of a woman
Sounds fucking
in white
sick.
who tries to possess those who dare to travel through those places.
They just go out into the
Bearing
jungle and
this in
shoot
mind,
at fucking nothing.
They both begin to walk in the dark, encountering the
Oh my
remains of
God.
campfires and strange colored plants. Until
Yo,
they
that
reach
is
a
a little
well
too far.
where this entity had supposedly taken its own life. After this, They witnessed one of the
They're
most
just
disturbing
wandering around with their
occurrences they
fucking
have shown
guns
on
out.
their channel. Watch.
Solta ele! Solta ele! Vai!
Is this a witch?
Solta! Solta ele! Ô Yuri, sai daí, mano! Solta ele! Que isso, mano?
Oh my god!
Ô Yuri, sumiu, mano! Ô Yuri! Yuri, calma! Ô Yuri!
No, he shot the ghost! This channel is fucking insane. I need to subscribe to them.
Incredibly, after Judy's loss, Lucas can see with the light of his camera, in the distance, the alleged entity that tried to possess the young YouTuber. A surprising recording
What
that
country is
obviously
this? This is
generated
not
a wave of
America?
comments
How is this not America?
because of how impressive this footage turns out to be, and that has left no one, absolutely no one, indifferent. What is your opinion on this video? Could it be real? As always, you can leave your opinion in the comment box, because this video has come to an end. My name is Leonore Clay, and this was...
That was a pretty dope video. I
Darkest
don't know.
Secret.
I've never seen that in a ghost hunting video before, for obvious reasons, but alright. I mean, gun YouTube is a pretty fucking huge place these days, so bound to be crossovers. I'm gonna watch one more, and then I'm gonna probably head out because I got some stuff I would like to do.
What do you normally do when watching horror videos? Do you cover your ears, break out in a cold sweat, or perhaps do the most
I think this is
common
like the
thing
first part of
all,
that video.
cover your eyes and look away? Well, this video will bring you the most frightening clips that I assure you it will be hard to see in its entirety. Are you ready? Well, I challenge you to watch till the end. My name is Leonore Clay.
Damn, challenging you.
And this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present
Well, at least
5
there's VODs, I
terrifying
guess.
videos that you won't be able to watch until the end. Number 5.
Number 5. It's a good way to get people to watch your video. Just talk shit to
You
them.
have heard me say that the paranormal can happen to anyone and at any time. Well, the recording by the Montenegro
If you are hearing my
family
voice and
will
you
make
turn it off,
shudder with
you
the
are a
mere
little
possibility
bitch.
That something like this
It works.
could happen to you too.
Just start everything like that.
In the subscriber's email, he says that one day when he arrived at his
I'm
workplace,
gonna pitch this
he
advice
noticed
to all the
that some
call
coworkers
centers.
had a small birthday celebration.
We're gonna
A
take the world by
situation that
storm.
bothered him since they did not clean up afterwards. It upset him so much
What,
that he
another
sent a
robocall?
video to the WhatsApp group
If you hang up the phone,
expressing his discomfort
you're a little
concerning the
bitch if you
situation.
don't listen to my pitch.
However, all
You
this
could rhyme
became
bitch with
pointless
pitch. It's perfect.
when they asked him who he was with.
I'm sure there's a certain amount of people that would respond to
Surprised, He
that.
asked them who they were referring to, since there was no one else there. What was he referring to? See for yourself.
Yeah, sometimes I just like make fart noises if I get a robocaller. I know it's like a cold call like that. I'll just be like, I'll just put the mic up to my mouth and make like the nastiest sounds I can think of. And I hope they fucking love it. Because that actually, every time that happens, I'm like, that's awesome.
Did you see anything? You can barely see it for a fraction of a second, but it was long enough to put our subscriber on alert, as a shadow can clearly be seen peeking through the door. Nothing paranormal had ever happened here.
Yeah, if it ever
Neither
happens,
at
I'll
his
just like pick up and I'm just like,
nor to or to
I just
him.
do that for as long
This
as I can
thing,
into the
whatever
microphone.
It is, manifested itself out of nowhere, just as it could be happening to you, right now, behind your back. Number 4. Diego Gonzalez
If
is
it's
the
your doctor
subscriber
calling.
who sent me a
I mean, if
disturbing
it's something actually
occurrence
important,
that affected one of his nephews.
you just say that
and
you dropped
to
your phone in the
this day
toilet.
has his whole family very worried. From Arequipa, Peru, he tells me that while at a family reunion, his nephews got together in a bedroom to listen and sing to their favorite music. They were recording for the purpose of uploading it to social networks.
Yeah, you just tell them if
Too
there's
shy to sing.
you're a little bitch
His
if you don't
singing
listen to
skills
me.
are not what catches our attention.
You don't listen to this
but
fucking
something
diarrhea.
That happened and was caught completely by accident. Pay attention.
Whoa. He heard it.
There affirms that the little boy had told him before that, without knowing why, he felt uncomfortable during the entire get-together.
This is just like looks like
He
an
felt
awkward,
negative vibes,
like
so he
dumb
told his parents that
get-together.
he wanted to leave. That is until
Look at
his
the
cousins invited him to listen to music. In fact, for a second you can notice how the boy looks at his cousin as if she had been the one who pulled on his shirt. However, as you can see, the video completely rules out that possibility. This video never reached social networks. It went directly from their cell phone into my possession. I am assured that this is not staged, and due to the context, it appears to be real. Number 3.
Number 3.
As you know, we have already mentioned shocking recordings captured on roads and highways, clips that are mostly recorded at dawn and on desolate roads. However, there are also situations captured in broad daylight and in the middle of heavy traffic.
What is this footage of?
Such as what you will see below.
Just zooming in and out of an
that left
ambulance?
their witnesses completely shocked. What did they capture? See for yourself.
Look out, it's Holly! She's going the wrong way down the highway! She's drunk! Why is this scary at all? I don't understand. You mean to tell me there's a world inside an ambulance that I didn't even know about? There's fucking people in there?
Although they cannot be sure, for them the face that can be seen through the rear window of the ambulance.
I thought it led to the
is
foot of
not
the
human,
Erd tree.
Because the features
I thought when
are
you got
too
in the
distorted
ambulance,
for a normal
it just
face.
teleported you somewhere.
They take it as an indication to speculate that they were recording something completely paranormal.
I thought it was a fucking
spirit or the
teleporter.
soul of someone who perhaps lost their lives inside the vehicle. Certainly the possibilities are many. What do you think? Could there be an explanation other than the paranormal for this footage? Leave it in the comments. Number 2. Theoretically, it has been shown that time travel may well be possible. But officially, from the scientific and military world, there are no announcements
Doctor Who
or advances
theme.
in that direction. We have
Yo,
only
Galactic
seen
Mermaids.
it in Hollywood movies that from
Thank you for
time
that
to
sub.
time like to
Thank you for that
address this
14
issue.
months.
However,
Appreciate that.
recently, a strange video came to light that leaves open the possibility that this type of travel would be much more real than we ever imagined. Pay close attention.
Is this someone getting hit by a car? Did they fall off the bridge? What the fuck happened? What the fuck? Yeah, it kind of looked like they fell, right?
This is what happened on a rainy afternoon in the streets of Hong Kong. Until now, nobody knows where that young man who falls to the ground come from. It was thought that he had fallen from the car. It was also said that he had fallen from the elevated highway, but none of this has been confirmed, giving rise to innumerable theories, within which the most pronounced and accepted by all
Seems to be some kind of alternate multiverse where they drive on the other side of the road, too.
Ended up in that place.
Like another universe.
Could this recording be the empirical demonstration of this type of travel? Tell me, what do you think? Number 1.
The most accepted is time travel. Most people just chalk it up to time travel.
It is said that the paranormal, the illogical, and the incomprehensible not only can appear in front of you at the least expected moment, but it can also manifest itself within you when you least expect it. Because without exception, all of us are exposed to experiencing a situation like this at least once in our lives. Something like what happened to the man you are seeing on the screen, and who, while at work,
yeah, at least he got like up immediately and started running. That's why it like almost looked like he knew the driver or something. I don't know. It was weird. The reaction was weird. What the hell's he doing? What's he making? What? It looked like you just fell asleep. The fuck? Oh, he's like, I thought he was gonna like throw himself into the oil. I was like, please, let's not look at that. But he doesn't seem to be doing that. This looks like he's having like a body spasm.
Unfortunately, I cannot show you when this man puts his head in the boiling oil. But according to what can be seen in the video, the subject leaves his head there until he dies.
A what? What? It's insane. Look at this man possibly time traveling. Now this man deep fries his head to fucking death. Two of these things are not the same. It's like it's like the fucking contrast.
I have
between
said
them.
on several occasions that the longer the cameras are on, the more chances there are of running into something paranormal. Since dash cams are located inside cars,
I mean, who even
they have
knows if
become
that's the real
best
deal
tool
with
for
that?
capturing strange things. The oddness in people and mysteries that occur in life are recorded.
He could have like
in
had a
dozens
seizure and just like
dozens of
fallen. You know what I
hours
mean? It
that
wasn't
dash
like
cams
fucking.
around the world record every day.
It's
I
a
have read
tragic
your
accident,
emails,
I'm sure.
And I have compiled the most shocking, terrifying, and authentic videos that have been recorded by these cameras. Grab on to whatever you have next to you, because this video contains an interesting paranormal level. My name is Leonore Clay.
Yeah, that
and
too.
you're
I'm pretty
watching
sure it's just not real.
The Darkest.
Most of this stuff is not like.
Today we present The 5 scariest things caught by dash cams. Number 5.
Actual like world events or whatever.
Many recommend not to drive at night because apart from constantly fighting to fall asleep,
I got a dash cam a few
there
years
is
ago.
also
Honestly,
the
it's one of the coolest
possibility
things.
of encountering
I love it.
completely anomalous situations. Something like this happened to a man who had
It's
planned
really good to
spend
have
the
for
weekends
insurance
camping
purposes.
in a remote town. However, unfortunately, it got dark, so he had to drive
And I had so
down
much cool
a
B-reel
winding and lonely road. At which point, the
that I've
dash
never
cam he had in
used
his
for
vehicle
anything before, but I'm planning on
recorded
using eventually.
This creepy moment. Observe.
Do a haunted dash cam stream. It's just walking down the road. This is like the lady in white that we were talking about earlier. The lady in white.
Seeing this, the
The
man
ghost
was so
of the lady in
surprised that
white.
he did not dare to continue driving. Although, if we rewind, there is nothing paranormal. So what was that person doing walking in the middle of nowhere? That was what surprised the driver, since according to him, no one in their right mind would walk alone through those desolate places.
Maybe they had
He
to.
also said that when reviewing the clip, he noticed that the time and date that appeared on the recording were incorrect.
Maybe they're looking
Since
for their
this
dog.
occurred a little over a year ago. Is
What I
what the
assume.
camera captured actually a spirit? Tell me what you think. Number 4.
Number 4.
What you're
Hate
about
these
to see in the next
B-reel
few minutes
cuts to, like,
is one of those
eyeballs.
videos whose probability of being fake is quite small. The reason?
I think eyes
It
are
was not
super pretty, but
recorded
when
by
you
a
get
person,
so close, it looks
but
so
was
fucking
extracted
gross.
from an official police file. You see, a police patrol had received an emergency call in a separated part of the
Like,
city.
it's not, you
The
can't even look at
policemen
an
were
eye like
surprised
that
he
with
was
your own
called out
eye.
into such a rural
They use like a
place.
camera.
But being a responsible policeman, he went. Yet before arriving, something was thrown in the middle of the road, which the policeman had to remove. After this incident, he arrived at the destination, realizing that there was nothing there. No houses, nor people. Later, reviewing the recording, the staff's conclusion was that perhaps the call they had received came from beyond. Observe.
A deer exploding on a windshield in the middle of the night. That happened to me in Cruising USA when I was a kid. I remember my mom screaming because we were in the arcade. It was funny. What? No GPS comm.
It seems to be a semi-translucent entity that suddenly appears in front of the car, and that even gives the impression that it is thrown against the vehicle. In fact, and if you look
2001.
closely, the officer reacts trying to prevent from running it over. But the most disturbing of all was that after
fucking
this,
old video.
the officer turned the police car around to investigate, at which point that entity was again caught crossing the road. To this day, the entire unit
Once
assures that this
again.
was a paranormal event. What do you believe? Number 3.
What do you believe?
What follows correspond to footage recorded during the wee hours of the morning on a highway in Thailand. After 2:30 a.m., a man was heading towards the province of Sirthani. The road was clear, so he was not attentive to the road conditions. Maybe that is why he couldn't react to what his dashcam captured, recording that until now has caused great astonishment on various social platforms. What happened? See for yourself.
Yeah, it's a ghost. Getting run over.
Practically out of nowhere, the figure of a man appears with a white shirt and blue pants, standing right in the middle of the road as the car passed. After this, the figure just vanishes.
It's a ghost,
Some
all right.
fervently believe that it was a ghost, while others maintain that it was just a shadow reflected in the windows or mirrors of the car. Which of these two options do you prefer? Leave it in the comments. Number 2. Without a doubt, going out with friends at night is more than a valid alternative to distract ourselves and escape from the responsibilities that we have in our daily lives. However, it is always recommended that when you return home, you pay attention to what happens on the road, since you may be able to witness an unexplainable phenomena, as the one seen by these friends who are going home after a lively party. See for yourself. Perhaps you are somewhat confused to what happened here, since at first glance it seems that nothing appears. Well, look carefully at this part of the recording. Do you notice that light? The driver of the vehicle thought it was a motorist going in the opposite direction of the road. Although when the light goes out, it is revealed that there was never anything on the highway. So where did that light come from?
Where did it come from?
I can guarantee that this video is real, because Molly the Lad, the person who uploaded the video to YouTube, added much more information for someone to help her decipher what was seen that night.
What?
Look at it color corrected, so you can tell that no one was really there. Do you know what the worst thing of all is? The following morning, she returned to the same area, meeting a group of people who were putting up a monument for someone who had passed away on the same stretch of road where this strange sighting was seen. Could it have been a manifestation of the spirit of the man who lost his life here? Tell me if you believe that. Number 1.
Number 1.
I've always said that sometimes real events are much worse, much more terrifying than the paranormal. The paranormal is rare. You may not even come across anything like that in your life. Instead, other people have occurrences happen to them during everyday activities. This could happen to you this very night when you return home. And that's what makes it so scary. Something like what happened to the person in this video could maybe happen to you.
One of you could be in that crowd.
A man was driving during the night through a desolate sector. He thought that it was going to be one more of those trips that he has done so many times before.
Yeah, good thing it's morning.
However, arriving at a crossroad, he found what, as he confesses, has been
Be
the
careful,
most
though.
disturbing thing.
There's still
he
some
has
creepy
had to
times,
face.
like
Please
6:66
tell me,
a.m.
what would you do If
So that's
you experience
7:06
something
a.m.
like this,
It's actually the most cursed time of the day. A lot of people don't realize that that's what that is. Damn, what the fuck, dude? This is like, all right, no, you go. Yeah, it did kind of look like a carjacking, right? Especially like bundled up like that. It's sketchy.
it was
Yeah,
later
7:06
reported
a.m.
that
the
the
devil's
subject
minute.
was armed, drugged with methamphetamine, and had prior murder charges. An erratic
Oh, I didn't see the
mind
truck,
that
I
might have
guess.
unleashed a
Yeah, that's
tragedy that
sketchy.
night. Ghosts can't hurt you. Poltergeists can't either. But an erratic human mind
I mean, poltergeist
is
can hurt you.
unpredictable.
Have you not
What
seen
is
the
your
movie?
opinion about this and the other recordings?
That little
you
girl got
saw
sucked into
here?
a closet.
Leave it in the comment box, because this video has come to an end. My name is Leonore Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.
The darkest. The darkest secret. Sounds like a song, kind of. All right, gonna wrap it up. Pretty late, but before I go, I had a video somewhere. Is that it? I have some this dash cam stuff I've cut up and edited a little bit. Oh, that's right, I can't do VLC on that. Can I? Da-dum. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Super unedited though, so it's like way too dark. It's in 4K though. I can spruce it up. I can see it better on my other monitor. Like raining, driving. Need some like music or something. This is actually a dam. It's like super muddy over there. It's a really like fun ride I like to go on. You can see the headlights for a second, kind of splashing through. If you look over here, what's that? Like right here is like a drop off on both sides. It's like a dam, just like the road. That's super loud. You can see the water there kind of a little bit. Did you see it? It's coming right at you. Yeah, I live not too far from here. Middle of nowhere. Probably like I don't know, 30, 40 minutes away. Not really, I guess. A little bit. This was a storm last fall, I think. I should have had the high beams on too. I fucked that up. Would have made better footage. But there's like even in like OBS we could like lighten this up a little bit. It does not look better now. I think I like turned around here or something like that. Yeah. A little K turn. But yeah, it's just hours and hours of footage I could use for a million things. This, and then I have a lot of California stuff. I'll show you some of that. So this is going over the Golden Gate Bridge in San Fran last year. Like right around like golden hour, probably. Yeah, it's a 4K dash cam. Bit. You see the bridge in the distance, kind of. It's so cool. This bridge is spooky, dude. I mean, it's a cool bridge, but the area is like the waters of the bay seem like so perilous. I don't know. The waters around here scare me. They have like little carts driving across. I don't mind driving around at San Fran compared to like Boston and New York. Thought it wasn't too bad. Roads have been pretty abandoned compared to some other times I've been there. So this is the west side of the bridge going out towards the Pacific. This whole area right here, you can drive, like Highway 1 technically goes up these hills. This is scary as fuck driving over here where that line is. I went around that way and came back up this hill to come back down the bridge, and it was not fun. I didn't like it. Very twisty. I mean, it's the Golden Gate Bridge. If you've been there, you definitely know it. I don't know. Not like a bridge entrepreneur, but it was one of the cooler bridges I've seen. And then there's a tunnel up here that's actually the Roger Williams tunnel. They dedicated to Roger Williams. The tunnel's right up here, and that goes to, what do you call it? It was on the other side. Then I have, this one is cool as fuck too. So this is Mount Umunum. So this is a little bit south of San Jose. There's actually been like UFOs spotted here a few times. We saw some of the videos. It's just like all well and good until you start going up the actual mountain. Like that's the very top up there. Look at the road start to get like so much skinnier. And then there's no guardrails that allow the parts up here. And then now we're at like way the fuck up there. There's like a park ranger that was over here for some reason, probably just checking out. But I was getting pretty spooked around some of these spots. Yeah, people like come up here to drive fast on purpose. It's like a whole military installation, like weather station up here too. Like, look at that cliff. Crazy. This is from Silent Hill 4, called Fever Chill. I think on the way down, I pointed the camera down that way, but it's like just a sheer drop. There's no guardrails. It was kind of freaking me out. Like, if you think about it too much, it freaks you out, kind of. Like, just fucking drive right off that. Oh, dude. Too scary. When does the ghost show up? You didn't see it? Right there. It's Epcot. I went to Disneyland. The Disney World. Yeah, there's a lot of like people speeding up the hill. And then it goes all the way to the top of this fucking mountain. It's such a like really, really great view though of all of San Jose. Saw a bunch of deers over here too. You see all like people like burning out and stuff. But yeah, I mean, look how far you could see. This is like a helicopter landing pad right here. Emergency evac pad. They're like up in the fucking clouds. Yeah, that was like it was fun, but I actually was like white knuckling on the fucking steering wheel. Yeah, riding a bike up there would be insane. I thought I had the way down mapped out, but I guess not. But then this is my favorite part. This is probably the last thing I'm going to show. So just driving up Highway 1, like, you just see this the entire way. It's so beautiful. It was such a nice day that day, too. This was May. My fucking hat is just sitting there. But like I was saying, it makes me want to learn how to surf, because it's just like everywhere, dude. The water is just so fucking cool. But that's just the ride the whole way. Hey, you just gotta wear a wetsuit. This part is crazy. It's almost like dangerous because I just want to look at it, not drive. The water's just looking so nice that day. Yeah, I'm hoping it gets warm enough in April to like just go to the beach. It's supposed to be in the 70s next week. In a few places. Yeah, this right here. So this is like coming up like Scotts Creek area, kind of like Pigeon Point. And then we're Crest's over here. It's so cool looking. 88 on Thursday, dude. It's awesome. Hope it's sunny. Like, look at that. This is where I guess there's a lot of like landfalls here, or landslides rather. Like that's why it's all kind of like gated off. This shit just like is crumbling. The coast is just falling into the ocean. Like you literally can see the West Coast falling into the ocean. It's almost like scary that it could just fucking slide right off. Yeah, when we were in Santa Cruz a few times, I thought I could see the power plant in Moss Landing. I'm like, is that the fucking power plant? There's no fucking way that I could see the power plant in Moss Landing from fucking Santa Cruz, but you can. And that's insane to me. But I guess it's like a big horseshoe too, so. Yeah, I love that whole area though. Phil's in Moss Landing, that's like one of my favorite places. It's like, I think I'm gonna eat there ASAP when I get there next week. Fucking love that restaurant. And then it's just kind of like farms and stuff for a while. It's still pretty, but you're a little bit farther away. There's Pigeon Point. Pigeon Point is a lighthouse, but it's also like a hostel. One of the cooler places I think that I've stopped at. There's a really cool beach down here too. Some neat rocks. Dude, I want to move here so bad. That's what I want to do. Even just somewhere in the city where you're close enough to like drive to the beach when you feel like it. But I'd love to live in like Half Moon Bay or something like that. Let's skip this one. I'm just gonna go to this lighthouse and I'll probably ramp it. There we go. Actually, I think this is the wrong turn. That guy didn't use his blinker too, what a dick. But yeah, this is a lighthouse that's not like actually being used anymore, but they have a lot of tourists here, and there's a hostel like next to the lighthouse. I don't know what the deal is. It's a really neat spot. Yeah, really not fucking realistic prices. Yeah, look at the water there, though. Look at that. Look at the flowers, too. This is in May last year. Isn't that fucking gorgeous, dude? I don't think those flowers are there all the time. I wasn't there in like August or October. This beach was like really rocky though. It's a nice chill spot. Yeah, we went up to the Arbitorium in UC Santa Cruz last time too. That was cool. Oh, that's it. That's it. I like Santa Cruz a lot. It's a cool area. Yeah, I haven't actually like seen the campus. Feels like it's like hidden. I'm gonna have to check it out next time. I like that whole area. Even just driving up into the mountains there, up in like Scotts Creek and Ben Lomond and stuff. Like it's all so beautiful. Like it's such a neat area. And then you could drive right up 9, right? It's called 9 over the mountain, and then you're just in San Jose. And the one thing I really like, the other reason I've been talking about surfing is because of that Scotts Creek beach, the one I really like to go to. There were like mad fucking whales there. There's like all these videos of people surfing with whales at Scotts Creek, which means there's sharks too, but how fucking awesome would that be to be like surfing next to a humpback whale? I feel like that's only a thing you would have happen to you like once in your life. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for hanging out. A little bit longer than I wanted to go for, but all good. Thank you for entertaining me with my videos. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the support, as always. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for hanging out and chatting. I will be around tomorrow at some point, I assume.